Oh boy, what's good, everybody? Hold up, 1 second. 1 second. Close this out. Um. All right, so this could be a different type of episode, I guess. We only got not even a shit ton of us in here. Only like a few of us are here because No Show's power went out. Afro abandoned us. Red is late, and I don't know where Warren is, but that doesn't matter. We got Waifu in the chat. My boy Waifu is here.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Cancel culture don't exist until a white bitch gets her feelings hurt,
That's
and
crazy.
then suddenly that shit is fucking everywhere.
Yeah. We got Kyle Ori, but Ori is making music, and Kyle,
Oh,
I don't know why he's here, but he's
Oh
here.
my
Kyle's
gosh.
here.
I just want to ask if you guys can hear me or not.
I mean, check the stream.
Right.
Check it at the stream, is bro.
You better hop on stream and check for yourself, buddy.
Huh?
That's Ori.
Ori.
What?
All right.
So you
So
say you're
I'm gonna
not
keep
gonna
it
say
a stat
nothing?
with y'all boys. There's not much to talk about. Nothing. Like the world's been frozen for like a good minute. Yeah, feel me. There's like we have subtopics, but like it doesn't really matter. Like it's just there. It's the road. The world has been in a standstill after all the smash malarkey and whatever the fuck else. It's been a legitimate standstill. Alright. So who wants to start? Cause I'm not starting. That's definitely not happening.
Fuck it. Let's talk about these fake leaks, bro.
Fake leaks. What fake
So I don't
leaks?
know if y'all, not really fake leaks, but like I don't know if y'all have like seen recently, but like the whole every copy of Mario 64 is personalized and how like everybody's been going around making fake edits of like Wario chasing Mario or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna keep it a stat. That shit is cool and all, but I feel like there's a certain there are certain levels of like meme culture that like where like it gets a little too far. It goes a little too far, and I feel like this right here and like everything else that like you can like encompass in that is going a little too far. Like for example, like that one guy making the whole oh yeah Teen Titans will be coming back on in the fall of 2020, or those people that go around fucking retweeting like what's it called, um, fucking old ass fucking announcements for like Nintendo Directs. Like it's
It's always
cool
the
and
one.
all.
It's always the one with the fake verify mark too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
Like
gets me.
it's like in hindsight, it's funny for like a little guy, haha, funny. Oh, we got baited, you got us, blah blah blah. But then like after a while, I feel like for personally, I feel like there has to be like a certain line where like we have to draw, where like this shit is like it was funny at first, but now, just like, 'cause especially with the pandemic going around, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody just randomly decides, oh, you know what? I'm gonna bake the entire internet. Fucking, we found a cure for corona. Everybody can go outside, and like it starts spreading like wildfire, right? Because like he makes it
That'd be
very,
terrible.
very believable. You see what I mean? It's stuff like that where like it kind of worries me. It's like because like you have to understand like nowadays like it's on the internet anything can be believed. With like if you with like a small amount of credibility, anything could be believed on the internet. So like it's like literally any like at some point somebody can just decide to make like some fake conspiracy thing about this whole pandemic, and all it takes is like one person, like not even like one person, just somebody with like a small amount of clout to come through, be like and retweet that thing or like spread it around or give it like some form of awareness, and then bada bing bada boom, next thing you know everybody starts to believe what's happening. That's just my take on it though.
I mean, I understand that. So it's just one of those things where it's like, how can you really just go about,
Yeah.
stopping that? Because at the end of the day, niggas gonna do what they want to do because people are entitled to do whatever they want on the internet, quote unquote. So
Yeah.
it's like, what is there to do actually? Like you can't stop it. It's annoying, yeah, but if you're talking about niggas are actively trying to pop on Twitter. Niggas have gas group chats. I didn't know what a gas group chat was until like 3 days ago. So it's like, it sucks, but it just be like that at that point. So what can you do about it?
Yeah.
That's why I tell like Kyle and stuff, like there's no reason to want like clout. Like unless you're like being a content creator, like the only real way to get clout now is to be that type of person.
Yeah. And like you have to be like a pretty like dickheaded scumbag kind of person. Oh my god.
So I don't know.
I mean, Wifer was right. Like, it was funny at first, and remember a while back that that whole thing was going around with the Animal Crossing turnip prices fake thing.
I did one time.
I'm gonna admit I did that too because like I thought it was funny.
Then like after a while, it gets annoying.
Like,
it doesn't even get annoying. Like it becomes kind of like, okay, well, like who do I believe now? What's real? What isn't?
it can be very misleading to like the average user.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, oh damn, I'm on this app for genuine like Animal Crossing stuff.
A lot of people come on here for news and stuff, you know. Like that's where most people get the news
some
from.
older people, the Zoomers, the Boomers, whatever the fuck, the millennials.
Again, obviously they should.
The app for actual like news.
Any Zoomers in chat?
Like they use it for interacting with people, like they want to like get work done with and stuff like that. It's like again, they shouldn't because like obviously tons of other stuff that they could, but then like Twitter is the most accessible like form of like social media outside of like Facebook. But you all know what's happening with Facebook recently and the whole like personal information being sold and shit, right?
Yeah, like
so it's like
Oh, that's been happening.
it's been happening, but like it's been made like public now. Whereas like Twitter has some form of like, how do you say it? It has some form of like privacy in a sense, but it's also
really.
a very. I was gonna say in a sense, not like 100% private, but like in a sense, like Twitter has like some sort of like system that makes it so like you still feel like the stuff you do is like private, right? But then like at the same time, anybody can just come on Twitter and see like the most random shit. And if they have like just some form, like just even like the smallest amount of credibility to what they're saying, people will believe it.
Yeah, it's like dog, like y'all dumb, like what y'all doing?
Again, I don't have a problem with it, but it's something. It is something, all right.
It's just what else can you do?
I just feel like we're entering like a point in social media where like stuff needs to like either like we restrict certain things or like I don't want to say rules need to be made, but at some point like something needs to happen.
They could restrict certain things, but then like there would be a massive outrage because people coming here for like free speech and all that. So like a lot of people would be upset if they put restrictions on what you can do and say.
But at the same time, it's like, again, if you haven't seen the video that the homeboy we talked about Twitter, it's like he puts it in better better words than I could ever. Like the app has gotten to a point where it's just like nothing about it is essentially.
There's no redeeming quality about Twitter no more, and that's just bare bones. Like facts. Like what else?
Again, I didn't mind. I don't mind it personally. I feel like I've been in like the Twitterverse long enough to like really just be able to like block out all the bullshit. But at the same time, it's like, come on, people, y'all have to do better.
But like, they're not going to.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to. I mean, didn't they recently like put like some fucking what's it called, like some new policy where it's like.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Twitter released the whole thing with the pronouns. Like you have to use more inclusive pronouns and all that.
Again, I don't mind. Again, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Anything to make people more comfortable on the internet is cool to me. But at the same time, it's like, y'all, that's just giving people power to be like dickheads online, bro.
But
I mean, it's not like they were saying that you can't use the word he. It's just like.
Bro, it's one of those like, bro, I understand. It's like asking for niggas to really have common sense. That's what really the Twitter is. You're asking niggas to have common sense.
It's like, don't do this, but you can still do it. And it's like,
I mean, if it's gotten to the point where like you can't actively use the word guys anymore, that's a fucking problem. That's just like, I don't
I gotta
understand.
get to that point though.
But that's
I don't.
but
fucking
like
get it.
but like there's like the thing is like you would think it'd be like as simple as like common sense, right? But then like there's certain people that just that just like they can't discern. They can't discern between like, oh, this is satire and this is reality. It's very like black and white on online.
Yeah, I gave up on Twitter when I had.
It's
to,
like it's either whatever this person's saying is 100% true and we believe them, or whatever this person is saying is straight bullshit and he's a fucking meme. There is no in between.
Absolutely none.
And that could be applied to everything. That could be applied to like the whole internet as a whole. But I feel like it's the worst on Twitter. It's at its worst on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. Like I fucking hate that app anyway. So like I don't use it. Like I feel like there's people. I'm gonna take shots at people in this VC, but I have to. There's people that get on Twitter for no reason. Like it's just an addiction that people need to stop. Like there's people.
I have to
really,
check.
There's people that don't really need to use it like whatsoever. Niggas are itching to be on the app. Like what does it do?
I need to get my next clout.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not that big of a deal. You fucking asshole. Fuck you.
Like for most people, it's like I need to like make my next big like tweet or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta make this tweet and go bang. I gotta make my TikTok pop. You know, it's like Twitter is. I'ma keep it a stack. Twitter is bet for literal 3 things for an average person: memes, drama. If you're a guy, females. If you're a girl, you like that. Females. That's really it.
And
I mean, I get on that app just when
and I feel like
just when I have nothing to do.
And like I feel like the drama part of Twitter has just gotten like it's getting overblown at this point.
And hentai if you're those people, and that's why
it's like I barely go on Twitter for hentai nowadays. That's the thing.
You're a fucking liar.
Like I'll retweet shit, but then it's like I'll retweet shit in bulk and then I'll just disappear. But yeah, it's like outside of like artwork and maybe like literally that's it. Outside of artwork, I don't really use Twitter for much.
But yeah, it's just an app I use in my past.
Like I'll make a meme here and there, and that's about it.
I mean, yeah, but like other than that, it's like there's people. I'm not like talking directly to you guys. You guys just have that problem. But it's like, but it's like if you're not using it for like content creation, I personally don't see why people use it.
I'm just using it for like at this point. I'm just gonna use it for advertising. That's. I don't really want to use it for anything else at that point.
Honestly, I feel like at some point I might actually just like move over to like Instagram. I feel like Instagram
is not better at all. Actually, Instagram
is it not?
Yeah, Instagram is worse. Holy shit.
I feel like Instagram would like be like better because it's just pictures.
Fucking worse. Niggas are toxic.
I won't even be doing that. The only people I follow on Instagram are like basketball players, people I personally know, and that's really it. I don't really post on there a lot.
Yeah, and I barely use. I think. I guess Jack kind of put it better. Instagram's is full of cloud chasers, I guess.
I interact with a bunch of my niggas from school on IG because like I don't use Snap like that anymore. So it's like it's really a hit or miss for you.
Snapchat is weird.
How is it weird? I really want to know.
I feel like Snapchat's in that weird period.
Some people just like do.
No. I feel like Snapchat is in that weird period where it's like people who like remember like Snapchat when it was at its best only use it.
It's not, bro. It's not even that. It's just that their quote unquote explore thing is just disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
I mean,
I only
the explore page is pretty
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, the explore page is pretty I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, social media as a whole it's gone like it's.
For me personally, I really just like I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I'll only use Twitter at this point for like advertising and such, and then like sometimes like interact with people, like with my friends and stuff. But like after that, um,
I don't even think advertising works on social media like that anymore.
I mean,
It's
it's
like,
like no.
I mean, it can.
I've been keeping this stat ever since OnlyFans wave. Instagram. I only use Instagram. I got a terrible grade. I only use Instagram. At first, well, I don't use that app no more. But back when I did use the app, it was just like, oh, I'm only here for checking my friends because they still use this shit ass app and basketball stuff. That is it. Don't do anything else. But other people that I know, they use it for literally other things, like OnlyFans girls. Man, look, I'm not knocking nobody, but that's a prominent thing. People why use that app.
I literally I recently unfollowed like everybody that I don't know on IG. I only follow like niggas I fuck with on IG. So it's like, so then I can clear my timeline up, because at that point I just got like really fucking bored with the app. So I guess it really depends how you use it and shit. Same with Twitter. Like I barely follow anybody on Twitter. I only follow like anime artists and such, and then like y'all and shit. That's pretty much all I follow on Twitter. Yeah, fuck.
I feel like there's something happened in this like past couple of like weeks or something where just social media is just. You know what? I think you know what it is. I think it's the fact that like we're all in quarantine and that's all we're forced. Like for most people, that's all they have. It's just social media.
No one's really doing anything.
Yeah, like most people probably just sit at home and then like literally every 15 minutes they check on like social media just to see what's popping. Now I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't do that sometimes as well. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting here and then like I'll just randomly open my phone, open social media and be like, oh, okay, nothing's happened. But at the same time, still, it's like for most people that's literally all they have. Nothing else. Nothing else. And like it doesn't make sense. Again, to get back on topic, because we actually kind of went on a tangent a little bit. To get back on like topic. Yeah, these fake leaks, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that shit. Like y'all gonna end up hurting yourselves. Y'all gonna end up hurting people around you. Shit, y'all might get into legal trouble as well. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That shit is tough. Anyways, y'all can pick it as a topic now. Unless Chad wants to like bring up a topic that we can talk about.
Any Zoomers in chat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about the Kanye thing, but we can if you guys want to.
I mean, it's pretty relevant. Actually, I have a couple of things to say about it. I have a couple of things to say about it.
Like I said, this episode, I don't think this episode is going to be that long. Like, there's nobody here.
That's not gonna be long.
Afro dipped because they're just not here. And he was talking about music. And y'all really want to talk about music.
Alright. Now, my thing with the whole Kanye thing is, I feel like people need to take this shit a little more seriously than they have been.
For me, if I'm being completely honest, he's not gonna run. He's not gonna run.
He's definitely gonna run.
Going to run.
I don't know why you're trying to doubt a billionaire on why he's not gonna run. I really don't know how you can doubt that.
So smooth, like the deadline for all that is like that's already. I don't think he's.
Nigga, there's no deadline. What?
Yeah,
you can just join in as a third party and literally just join in the debate. Be like, hey, what's good? I'm Kanye. Hello, like, bro. And the funny part is that this is actually like, I don't like getting into politics and shit, but like low key, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this is not even a joke. No. I genuinely want to see Kanye win. I genuinely want to see Kanye win. Cause like, lucky, bro, if he wins, he's gonna drop the most fire album of the fucking century if he wins, bro.
I don't think him being a president will warrant that. Like, you're not actually thinking.
My problem, what I'm looking,
you gotta understand, Ori, him dropping an album to become president isn't likely. You're a president. There's a lot of things you have to do as a president. You think like. He's gonna try to do all this and do that and break the norms and everything of a actual president, and if he does it, that's cool. It's history, but I don't think that's happening.
my main thing is I want to see
Hey,
what kind of
bro.
what his campaign's gonna be.
Ain't no, hey, bro, that nigga's not gonna be able to make music. He has to do. A president has. First of all, you're in the White House for 4 years. You have so much to do, so much.
It's not like he's by himself though. Like he has people.
The thing, he has people.
Even with Congress and all
he
that,
has to sign up on stuff.
yeah.
They're gonna continuously bombard him. On top of that, he's black. They
So
gave
he's
Obama
gonna-
hell for no reason when he was
Exactly.
in office. Kanye's not gonna have any. When his term is over, he'll drop a fire ass album. What is it gonna matter?
But Barack Obama is half white. Imagine what they'll do to that dark skin.
Shut the bro.
He's not wrong.
Being honest.
All I know is, bro, is that like it
I-
could be pre-recorded. You never know.
He does win. He has a
The most fucking, hey, bro.
he has a possibility of winning, but
At
like
the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he's gonna join as a Democrat. He's not gonna join as a Republican. I don't know why niggas think he's gonna join as a Republican. Cause like, at the end of the day, that nigga only became friends with Trump because he wanted to freeze niggas out the cell. Like that's all. The reason why.
Now, look, you can say a lot of things. Like you can say like a lot about Kanye. He's pretty skewed in a lot of things. But again, for me, I'm gonna wait until I see what his campaign.
People wouldn't think. I mean, like, to be fair, bro, you gotta think of the trade-off. Okay, if I network with like the most powerful man in the country, I can get so many of my friends out of jail and this and that, and then like actually give them second chances in life. Whereas society that already has like a bunch of fucking racism and shit probably did not give them that chance. You feel me? So it's like them doing that. Doing that.
Sorry, I'm not saying what he did was bad.
No, I know. But he's a goat for doing that shit. That's just me. I think he's a goat for doing that shit. Like
I think
sorry,
anybody.
he's gonna go down as one of the only niggas who literally took advantage of the president of the United States, bro. Literally.
I mean, no one's gonna talk about that.
But here's the thing. There's a lot of things about Kanye like we don't know about politically. Like Kanye, I also understand like Kanye back in the day, he was the same person who said that like he didn't fuck with Obama's like politics a lot. All right, so like the community as a whole already like sees Kanye as a kind of like an op in many cases. So then like
that doesn't
my
really,
thing again.
honestly, that doesn't affect because like there's Democrats that probably don't mess with Obama's politics either. That doesn't deny the point that he's probably going to join the Democratic Party. That's just how it is.
What's the topic now?
Kanye.
Talking about Ye.
Oh God.
He's for I don't think he's gonna be a Republican, or if it's either Democrat or Independent. That's just how it is.
He's
gonna
definitely
be
going
honest,
to
I
be a
don't think-
Democrat, but
That's what I'm saying.
But at
I
the
don't
end of
think
the
he would
day,
be a good president. Like if he
I don't
wins.
think that's true. I honestly think it's just a promo for one of his albums as usual.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Honestly,
bro.
I don't care.
I said
Like,
earlier that
Honestly, if Kanye gets elected as president, this country is fully a joke. If he gets, I'm not kidding, bro. Like first you got Donald Trump, and now you got Kanye. If this nigga decides to do this shit, and the world decides to fucking
I mean, the thing is,
vote for him?
People are gonna vote for Kanye.
Yeah.
and people are gonna vote for him. This country is truly a joke. This nigga is going to turn America into a brand, nigga. It's not gonna be okay.
This goes back to the whole thing with like fucking social media and these fake leaks, bro. You know niggas are gonna be like, oh yeah, I just voted for Kanye at the polls, and get these fucking clicks up, right? They're gonna do it just for that.
Exactly my point, and that's the thing. Like niggas just gonna do this shit for clout, and they're not realizing that they're actually fucking up the country like this. This country is a joke, my guy.
That's literally how like Trump got into like office. They niggas said, look, we're not gonna vote, bro. Yo, check it out. I'm over here on live IG live. I didn't vote for Trump. Fuck that nigga, bro. He always be hating on black people. Look what happened. The votes were skewed.
Exactly my point. If they decided to vote. Like, I couldn't vote at the time that Trump was being elected, so
obviously none of us could.
See, like it's ironic too, because like I remember on social media, like around like a week and a half ago, where like the Dominican Republic was trending because they were finally about to transition from a relatively, I'm not gonna say the words, but that type of government to a social democratic government, and niggas is like, oh, why can't the U.S. do this type of thing? Like nigga, what? That doesn't make any sense. Like a lot of people just they don't even understand the politics or like how hard shit is for DR to convert into a different type of policy, and like they want the United States to do some shit like that. Like niggas just don't think. So it's just more or less, like it's just Twitter, nigga. That's all. That's it. That's all you gotta say. It's just
What
Twitter.
topics we've been through already? I need
like
to
two.
know.
Yeah, Twitter and yeah.
People forget that Trump has run for president before in like the early 2000s. Kanye is just rich. That's all he is. He gets elected with doom.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. If this nigga decides to try to do president, he still has a lot of things to do before he actually tries to run for president. You do realize that, right? He can't just up and be like, "Yo, today I'm running for president, yo." And then every single time, bro, you go to the voting polls and this nigga is like, "Yeah, stream my new album. Like, I made it a law. Stream my album."
You gotta pay for marketing, cause that's the thing. Cause like before, I remember in my U.S. history class,
you think
that like
a problem for him? That nigga's
no.
Again,
Let me explain. So that's not
my thing.
Not what I'm
My
just
thing
saying,
is my
before,
main thing is what Kanye is. I got to see what his campaign is based off. What is he promising in his campaign
So,
that
like-
makes it worth?
This
like
nigga
before,
is not.
right?
He
Like,
has
people
no,
would
bro.
say-
I'm keeping it to you. I'm keeping it 100, bro. This man literally has nothing. Like
Exactly.
he has nothing that he can definitely change for sure, bro. There's nothing that he can possibly do to actually sway our minds. To sway our minds, like it's not going to happen, bro. It's nothing, bro. Like at this point, bro. There's no real evidence that he's actually going to run for president. Just a tweet, bro. That's it. Just a couple of tweets. There's no real evidence saying like, oh, he's actually going to be a Democratic. No, there's none of that bullshit. All that shit has been gone. Voting for the Democratic Party for who's going to represent it has been done. Yeah. So like, if Kanye was to run for this, he would actually be on his own type of party type bullshit. And like, who the fuck really gonna vote for him? He's not reliable. We need somebody that could be reliable. We need somebody who could actually lead the world. This man cannot lead the world. This nigga can barely lead his own album. What the hell you think he gonna lead the world, bro?
I mean, the logic most people are having is like, we can either vote for two racist people or Kanye, and I don't think that's like a good mindset to have.
I'm keeping it grab. I'm not voting. I'll say that now. I don't care. I don't like these.
At this point, I'll vote. The reason why I say I'll vote is because I do not want Donald Trump to be president again. I genuinely don't want him to be
I think
president.
it brings in too much. Even if he doesn't do shit, I think it brings in too much negativity just being in office for him to warrant like.
I kid you not. I've never seen another instance where like Americans were more united to shit on our president. I've never ever seen another instance.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. America right now is very ignorant. It's a joke, and like you have people, bro. You have a bunch of Caucasian people and stupid people that right now doing protests to not wear a fucking masks.
That shit just does not make sense to me, bro.
Like that is the stupidest thing in the world, bro. And they make it fake ADA cards, fake FDA cards, or whatever the hell it is. They're making all these fake bullshit and all this other stuff. And like I've said a million of times before, bro, if they could put just an ounce of the energy and the effort that they're doing to do all this bullshit and put that energy into stopping racism and to stop the crooked cops from killing black people and all these innocent people, the world would be a better place.
Oh, but it's always the same excuse. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have, maybe you should have listened to the cop. Like, nigga, that's not the case here, bro.
That's not the case. That's literally not
corrupt.
the case.
The system is corrupt. But they don't want to hear
The
it.
system
They
is
never
very
will.
corrupt. They don't
They never want to
exactly.
hear it.
They don't want to hear it. It's only like a select few of like Caucasian people or like ignorant people that actually know what's going on and actually want to like help out and actually do try their best. But guess what? They get shut down by other people saying they're brainwashed, saying that like this is all set up by Antifa, all type of bullshit type crap. Antifa had nothing to do with anything.
Oh, this guy's
at the moment.
He feels
Another
like guilt.
terrorist organization
on,
for
people.
literally no fucking reason.
Like this, like, bro, I'm gonna keep it 10.5 stacks with you, bro. If America wasn't so fucking, if Americans in general weren't so fucking ignorant, this place would be better. America would be better.
Oh, but
you just have a
KKK isn't a terrorist organization yet. Just remember that.
Right. Antifa, people who try to like propose like protests and all that bullshit.
Like
yeah,
actual changes.
The actual changes is
They were
being set as a terrorist organization.
Crazy.
But what about the KKK? The people who've been trying to skin and kill black people for years.
Time and time again, with complete and utter evidence, literally throwing their dick on the table of them just straight up lynching African Americans, straight up drowning niggas, straight up shooting niggas, straight up hanging niggas, straight up doing everything, just every single thing you could think of for torture to these niggas, and they get the biggest break ever. Like, what?
Right.
What kind of sense does that make? I don't understand.
No, the world may never find out, bro.
And niggas,
the world may never find out.
Still think that America isn't racist, nigga. What? Like,
we're just an organization. Organization of what? What the fuck are y'all organizing?
Don't understand. These niggas don't understand. Like, this entire fucking country is just genuinely like a shithole for.
It's a joke, bro. America right now in our present state is a joke. Why can every other country beat the virus, but we can't?
I don't understand this shit. I really don't understand this shit. How can, all right, so it's like this, right? How can Cuba, one of the poorest nations in the fucking world right now, can beat Corona with even the little supply of doctors that they have, and we can't? When we're one of the richest fucking countries in
it's
the world.
because what else can I say? But people in America are ignorant, bro.
We have so many resources, but we can't do anything.
Bro, people in America are just genuinely fucking ignorant, bro. Like you don't seem to understand that. That's the worst part about it. They're very ignorant. They don't want to listen, and they want to have fucking protest against protests. First and foremost,
just the fact that like there's been like, and like this is actually like, this is not even like undercover shit. This is like publicly known thing. The fact that like banks in America have a whole mapping system where there's certain like sections of America that are typically known to be owned by like, you know, marginalized groups. The fact that banks have that kind of system where they know, okay, this area, just let's not invest anything in that area, because that's where all the niggas and all these Mexicans and all that live. The fact that that's a publicly,
and that's the that's the bullshit. That's what they don't do.
The fact that that's a publicly known thing and people just live their life knowing that and not even questioning, just baffles me.
I came back to serious talks. Jeez.
Bro, you don't like this shit is the stupidest thing in the world, bro. I'm
talking about redlining, right? I think that's what it's called.
Redlining. The fact that redlining is a publicly known thing.
We're not even gonna talk about black business in general. Yeah. Like what they do is like for genuine business, they can invest all the money they can, but when it comes to anything relating to black business, it's automatically the most minimal shit ever, bro. And when they do get to that high standpoint, they get to that high threshold just to make these niggas in debt so hard that they can't even improve their business in the near future. So it's literally just the fucking cycle of bullshit, like over and over and over.
Like this is like publicly known information. It's not even like the government, only the government knows. It's not even like, oh, only people that work in banks know. No, this is stuff that like you literally type in Google redlining. There's like pages after pages, dissertations about this stuff, and it just baffles me.
It baffles me too, bro. But at the end of the day, what can we do? Because when we complain about it, bro, guess what? There's gonna be protests against our complaints.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
All right, so what do you think since you came back?
The way I see it, like I do agree. It's hard to like counteract the damage has been done to like the financial situation of minorities as a whole. And I see what Red's saying. Like, I understand, like, sometimes it seems like there's no point in complaining about it, right? But at the end of the day, we just got to keep pushing. Because no matter how hopeless it seems, as long as we keep fighting, you know, it'll give some result at some point. It may not be today. It may not be 10 years from now. But that doesn't mean we can just give up.
Like I said, I'm not saying not to do it at all. What I'm saying right now is that watch what happened with the whole Black Lives Matter protests and all that stuff. They have an All Lives Matter protest.
Hey, bro, they can be stupid if they want to.
Like I don't understand that. Why are you? This is not just about which lives matter. We're talking about fucking racism, police brutality, all the young innocent people who's been killed because they had a fucking toy gun. But watch when a Caucasian person do that same exact shit. A toy gun. Don't worry about it. With a real gun actually as well. Like
takes that nigga.
Everything's okay.
King. Takes that nigga.
Exactly.
No, I see what you're saying. I completely understand. It's just
he just has mental issues. Mental issues, my ass. What about everybody else?
Misunderstood or some shit like that.
We just gotta keep speaking out and calling out the bullshit. Because every time they say all lives matter, we just gotta explain to them you're actually being idiotic. We're not saying all lives never matter. We're just saying right now Black Lives Matter. Like, if you believe in all lives matter, if you truly believe in all lives matter, you would support Black Lives Matter.
Right?
Because right now our lives don't matter. And that's the situation. At the end of the day, it's just idiots and racists. Not much we can do. We
just
keep
can't
pushing.
get it through their thick skull. They just can't get it through their
high
thick
key,
skull.
we're never gonna get it through
They
their
really
thick skull.
can't. There's nothing that you can do about that, bro. There's literally nothing you can do about that, but we just gotta keep protesting. We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep
because
doing
we're not.
But
The thing is, we're not here to educate those guys. We're here to educate the future generations to show them that these idiots got it wrong.
Yeah. It's not even that too. Like I feel like the most unfortunate part about it is like how like they try to influence other races with that same shit too, or not other races, my bad, other ethnicities. You know, you get me? And it's like I feel like the problems in like with colorism and shit is like, especially in DR. I'm just gonna like right there. It's just getting pushed under the table. You feel me? With the fucking table cover, because like at the end of the day, like eventually like nobody's gonna care. But like it's really, you know, it's just not great. I think overall like there's just too much bullshit for us to change, and it's never gonna happen just because of that.
it's because of the mere fact, like I told you earlier, people are ignorant and stupid. You have protests against the Black Lives Matter protest, which is a real issue in America, and they want to come over here and say, oh yeah, by the way, all lives matter. Yeah, fuck all the police brutality. They were in the wrong, blah, 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 blah. No, nobody was in the wrong in any of circumstances that people get that. Bro,
How do you see like videos like perfectly perfectly
Show
videos with the technology we have nowadays, perfectly HD fucking
1080
video,
4K video of someone getting murdered.
and
you want to sit there and say it's their fault.
The first thing that comes to your mind is, well, maybe next time you should listen to the police officer.
Like what?
He was listening.
Here's
the thing, he was
when
listening.
the footage comes out, he wasn't resisting. He wasn't doing anything. He was literally sitting, like basically how Eric Garner got murdered. That's literally exactly how it was. They weren't resisting. They were literally having a conversation, and then they, like the officers literally just went from 0 to 100 real quick, and then you know like it's just. It's crazy. It's
Oh, but next time you shouldn't. But next time you should listen to the officer. Oh, but next time you shouldn't. Blah 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 blah. It's the same shit over and over again.
Oh, I was fearing for my life. This. Oh, I was fearing for my life. That. How the fuck? All right, let me. Yo, bro. If I choke you out, how the fuck am I gonna be fearing for my life if I have my literal knee on your neck? What kind of sense? Like, there's no empathy at all. They have literally zero empathy. Like, that's literally like them being sociopaths. That's just how it is. If you have zero empathy for basically murdering somebody, and then you want to have claims about like you were fearing for your life, like that's you know. You
but like he was reaching for his pocket. I don't know if he has a weapon on him. It's like, nigga, relax, bro.
And then there's footages. Well, hold up, but there's also footages of Caucasian people literally threatening cops' lives.
Literally
Threatening their lives.
But they won't die for it.
But they won't die for their gun. They're gonna be like, calm down. Like they take their time. But when it comes to a black person or any other ethnicity, it's a wrap.
Yo, you saw that video of that nigga who was picking up trash and shit, and the officer put his gun at him because he said that the trash picker was a fucking weapon. That shit, bro. That video had me so pissed off. Cause like thinking about it like
the amount of mental gymnastics
anybody, bro.
The amount of mental gymnastics that officer had to go through to just imagine that person being reckless enough to just go around stabbing people with that thing. Should just like
anything can happen.
People, y'all see this shit? Like y'all hear this shit, bro?
And I don't even want to get into like the new shit that's came out. You heard about that military, the girl.
That's
in the military
actually so sad.
that literally had like she got raped, right? And they put like acid or something on her private parts so that they could eliminate all the evidence of rape. And they literally tortured her to death.
Yep.
And these niggas rolled it as a suicide. Like what? How are you gonna find dismember? First off, like this is not even a joke. But how the fuck are you gonna do that to yourself? How are you gonna dismember yourself? Like how is that even possible for you to do? Like literally that like nobody thinks. How is that possible for you to do? How is it possible for you to climb a 6-foot tree and hang yourself and then rule that as a suicide with no autopsy whatsoever?
I'm gonna play devil advocate here. It is possible. They're
what?
To dismember yourself? Maybe parts of yourself, but
I'm
not.
talking about the climbing a tree part.
No.
But
But the
Like-
reason why I'm saying that is because there's no autopsy reports available whatsoever.
Of course there isn't. There's never gonna be.
There's never going to be because they know for a damn fact who's doing that shit,
Yep.
but they don't want to say nothing about it because they don't want the protest to go even more crazy.
Oh,
That's
but the
why
minute-
they're calling it a suicide.
Oh, but the
Even
minute,
though-
but the minute they see black on black crime, they got like 84 different fucking like alibis.
Facts. And you know what's the crazy thing? Black on black crime isn't the thing. Black people don't kill each other because we're black. It's usually something completely different. There's a different reason why a black person will kill another black person. When it comes to like cops, a lot of the time you're getting killed because of your skin color, and that's facts.
So the supposed black on black crime is basically gang violence or drug related.
Pretty much. It's their nice, PC way of saying gang violence.
It's not even that. If like literally black on black violence, the only reason why that term even exists is just to counter the point of why cops are killing black people.
Pretty
because
much.
Let me give you a rebuttal to that.
But they kill each other.
No, wait. Where's Mexican on Mexican violence? Where's Asian on Asian violence? Where's white on
Don't
white
exist.
violence? Where's all of that shit? There's none of that shit there. They only use that term to counter people because what about black on black violence? So y'all kill each other, so why should you care that cops kill black people too? That doesn't make any sense, right? Like that's literally their point.
It's literally here. I'm gonna put it like in a way that most people understand. Let's say, for example, some girl, right, decides to like speak out about like assault on social media, right, and then she goes on saying, "Well, this is why speaking on assault is very important." Blah 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 blah. And then there's always that one dickhead. We always see it. There's always that one dickhead under the comments that be like, well,
there's never a dull moment with
male assault's also important. That's basically what it's like.
Yeah.
You're taking like somebody kind of like speak up about like something that's very important, and then kind of like redirecting it towards like back towards them, and changing the complete like importance of it. You're kind of like you're basically taking the piss. You're taking the piss on like the matter. It's stupid.
And the reason
Come
why
on, man. What happened to you doesn't matter at all.
I brought those points specifically with Mexican because you have a bunch of Mexican gang stuff. You have Asian mafias and stuff. You also have
gang affiliation. Gang affiliation isn't like a specific culture thing. All right, the Yakuza has been
literally everything meshed together. So
the Yakuza has been alive for who knows how long. Yet nobody talks about fucking Japanese on Japanese crime. That's the reason why. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm grouchy, see? I like to run around all day.
Literally
Hurt people's feelings.
And the irony of it all is that all these nations are literally laughing at us because of this dumbass shit. It's like literally, like I've never seen a nation so like defensive over these topics.
It's not just America, though. It's global.
It's not even bro.
Ori. It's a global thing. It's a global thing, but like in comparison to like everywhere else,
exactly.
Yeah, it's more prevalent in America. Excuse me. Yeah.
More relevant here.
Yeah.
It's super concentrated here. And why? Because of the legacy of all these racist ass white people that like put on generations moving on forward. Like nowadays, bro, I can't even like look at cops right now because like even then I was at Dunkin' Donuts and these two niggas like walked in, bro. Like I can't even look at them eye to eye no more. I literally can't.
Because you never know what happened. You literally don't know what happens.
And they don't look at me either because they know for a damn fact about like how shit is right now. You can't look at somebody if you can't look at somebody directly eye to eye because of like shit is happening here. You know shit is going wrong, bro.
Well, no, I've been fuck up since high school because I remember one time, right? I was picking up groceries from my dad's car, right? Yeah. So I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just walking to and from my house to pick up the groceries. Two cops pull up out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, and they're pressing me like, "Oh, whose car is this?" I'm like, "It's my dad's." And they're like, "Oh, can we see somebody?" I'm like, "No, you can't, because it's my dad's car. Pick up groceries. You can go fuck yourself."
You're not being detained, so they can't ask.
I told them, "Hey, if you really wanna handcuff me, you can, but I ain't got no record. I'm in high school. I ain't do shit. So if you wanna do this, we can do this." My dad comes out. My dad's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, well, we just wanted to make sure he wasn't being suspicious." He's like, why would he be doing anything suspicious? My neighborhood, my dad's car, pick up groceries. Like, what?
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like that. I mean, for me, so I don't tell nobody this story, but cops cops love me for some reason. So one day, keep in mind, I moved back to Florida. Like, this is like the first month. My homeboy, well, ex-homeboy, because surprisingly it's the yee nigga. So I'm walking home because we were chilling at this girl's house for like till like 5 in the morning type shit. And he lived by her house. That's the place I was staying at for like the week and everything. I was walking home because his mom, I've known his mom for years, man. Like, I've known her since he's a kid. So I was like, bro, make sure he's safe because he's soft. Unlike me, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm walking home, and he lived 5 minutes away, but it's like a 30-minute walk type shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm walking home. We're walking home. He has a backpack on. I'm in a wife beater. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling. And 2 cops pull up. This nigga starts freaking out. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. The worst they can do is run our
But I don't even blame him, bro. I don't blame him.
But what happens is the problem. 2 cops pull up. Immediately call him back. I'm sitting here like, okay.
Because, 2 kids walking home at night, you need backup, right?
I'm sitting like, okay. So I called a girl that we just left. I'm about to go back to her house anyway. I was like, cops pull up. Stop this. She's like, oh my, she's freaking out. And I'm sitting here like, you gotta relax. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. She's white, so she was just freaking out. She thought something would happen to us. I'm sitting here like, they not stupid, bro. They're not dumb. So for me, I was like, you need to chill. I hung up the phone on her. Turn off my phone. I was like, I'm not gonna have her call me back, and shit happens and everything. Now she's yelling at me like, oh, you're dumb, because what if something happens to you? I'm sitting here like, then I'm on a t-shirt. Cool. But the part that pissed me off, they pulled his backpack off him, searched his bag. They're like, what are y'all doing at this time of night? I'm walking home. He's like, y'all don't have a car? I'm sitting here like, he lives literally like down the street. It wasn't a big deal.
Oh, right? but like, mind you, had you had a car, they would have been like, y'all can't walk home?
Yeah. And then they're like,
did they have probable cause to search the bag?
No, they did not.
Of course they did.
Search the bag. I'm sitting here like, they call, the backup does pull up, right? They're like, oh, put your hands up in the air. I'm like, wow, we're doing this right now. Crazy. You know, I comply and everything. I'm sitting here like, what's the need? Like, I'm just walking this nigga home. Like what's the need? They take our ID. Like, you just told me to put my hands up in the air. Specifically me. So what am I doing? What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to keep my hands up in the air, or y'all gonna go in my pocket to take out my ID, or what? You know, they didn't like me back talking. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I got my ID. They ran our IDs. They pulled up everything right then and there. Everything. They're like, y'all don't have any criminal records? I'm like, y'all just pulled it up. So I'm getting mad. I'm here getting pissed off. Like y'all just pulled up my entire record. Like, there's literally nothing. It's right there. There's literally nothing on my record.
He said, y'all don't have no criminal record, huh?
Like,
he probably confused, bro. He's like, oh, that don't make no sense.
I'm clean, nigga. He's like,
I'm
sitting here like, so after that, they're like, y'all are good. I'm like, so what was the need for pulling us over? And they're like, oh, because, we had a case of somebody smuggling, drugs on this street. I'm just like, oh, that's ironic.
Clearly, it's you guys, right?
Here's the fun part. As we walk, 5 minutes pass. We see 2 other kids. They're white, walking the same way we're walking. I was like, I'm going to ask them something. Did y'all get stopped by a cop? No.
Obviously not.
So I'm sitting here like, bro, there was no need. There was zero need. Because there was zero need to stop 2 black niggas. For what? Like, just because there's a bag on them?
Those 2 kids could be walking with a rocket launcher. They would get stopped.
The thing is, those 2 kids also had backpacks on them. They both had backpacks. I didn't have a backpack on me. Buddy had a PlayStation in his bag. That's it. A whole PlayStation. Y'all thought he was smuggling, bro? Turns out the kids that we passed, they were the ones that they were trying to find.
Crazy. The irony, right?
So it's like, what was the point, bro? Like, I ain't rock with that at all. Like, y'all ran our record for what?
And that's taxpayer money, bro. We pay their salaries for them to do fuck shit like that.
4 cops, bro, around us. 4.
Nigga, the worst part is,
bro, that nigga was breathing so heavy. He literally after they left, they were like, bro, I thought we were gonna lose our life. I was like, bro, like, you gotta chill. Like,
but you never know. You easily could have. That's how crazy it is.
That nigga, one of those cops could have been.
This is not the first time I ran into cops. Last year, this is the 3rd time. 2nd time, I'm riding my bike. Mellowing out. This is during the time I usually ride my bike anyway before it got destroyed by who. But I'm riding my bike 4 in the morning. So I exercise. This is my own, I'm listening to music. For me, the sidewalks in this, this part of town, they're not the best because there's like a whole bunch of hedges and shit. I'm not trying to like fucking slam my face into like tree branches and stuff. So I'm in the street. Again, in this area, this area is dead at a certain time, and that time is when I ride my bike. So there's no problem. I run my bike in the street numerous of times, in the actual street. But the thing is, we have bike lanes, so I'm in the bike lane. So it's like it shouldn't even be a problem. I've done this for weeks now. Same cop that pulled me over, and that nigga months back does it again. And he's like, "Get your ass out of the street." I'm sitting here like, I'm in the bike lane, right? So I just keep doing it. I'm like, fuck you. Like, I'm in the bike lane. Like, that literally says I can do this. Keep doing it. Good hour pass, actually. Comes back. Forces me. Like, literally puts his car in front of my bike. It's like, yo, get in the sidewalk. I'm sitting here like, it's a literal bike lane. Like, what is your problem? He's like, I'd hate for you to get hit by a car. I'm like, you almost did it. So, it's one of those things where it's like, what's really your motive here? Like, y'all must be that bored. So, right back, I get back on the sidewalk. As I'm coming back, same cop is by the house. I'm sitting here like, what now? This time on the sidewalk, he stops me again. Nigga stops me again. I'm on the sidewalk now. What need do you have to stop me? Nigga literally searches me. I'm like, bro, you don't even have a warrant. What do you search me for? Like, I don't like, I'm not doing any type of drugs. Like, there's literally no reason to search me. He didn't run my ID or anything, but it's like, bro, like, y'all are doing this for no reason. You told me to get out the street, so I did it. After a couple times, yes, but it's like, now I'm in the sidewalk, now what? What's the point? Like, what's the actual point? Third time was at the mall, but that was just because I quote-unquote look like I stole something. There's millions of niggas at the mall that look like me. With the same profile, dreads, tall, black, and you stop me. Of all people.
Ooh, that was a minor stuff. I don't wait till you finish though.
Like, what's the point? Like, it's just, and the thing is, all the cops that stop me are white. Black cops down here don't do stupid shit like that. Because from what I've learned as a youngin, if you don't have a search warrant, you can't search me.
Pretty much, if you don't have a search warrant or pop,
you can't search me. But because we're so in a system where, if we say, oh, you can't search me a search warrant, it ends up, we're scared that it could end up being worse. Like violence and police brutality. That's the world we live in. So it's like, for me, I backtalk anybody. But at the same time, I know I have to literally, like, hold my tongue half the time now because anything can happen to me. Because cops are being dumb. I mean, blue look like comethazines, so you go pull over. I fucking hate them.
Why you like this? I don't know, bro.
It is what it is,
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Growing up, I thought like all this police shit was like an American thing only. But I'm gonna keep it a stack. Fucking Canada don't got it any better, bro.
No, it's a little better. It's not as bad.
Hearing that lady got pushed off the balcony.
Yeah, that one was.
I was not having it, bro.
If anything, I feel like Canadian police are even more dickheads than American ones.
I was not having it, bro.
Well, they do, well, like I said, bro. Canada got low-key racism.
Yeah, they're good at hiding it. They're definitely good at hiding it.
Yeah, for sure.
Kyle, you said you had a story too.
Oh, right. So like,
You forgot.
I was zoning out. I was doing something else. I was in the mall with my 2 other cousins, right? And the cop, it was like mall security. It was an Asian woman. They stopped me and my 2 other cousins. We was just walking, eating ice cream at the Dippin' Dots, and she like, where your pants at? Why do we need a pants? Just walking. We were walking out the mall. We were leaving as she stopped us. It was like, you need a parent to walk around here. And it was like 2 8-year-old kids like walking by, like running around doing whatever they wanted. And they decided to stop us 3. I don't know why. So they pulled us like a room. Like, it was a room in the back of the mall with like cameras and like computers and stuff. I had to call my mom to come get me because we were walking out the mall doing nothing. No reason.
Crazy. What did your mom say to like the mall cops?
She didn't say nothing. When I got in the car, she asked me what I did. I tried to tell her nothing. She's like, "Oh, y'all must have been sagging or something." I'm like, it wouldn't matter even if I was.
So now I can't wear pants.
It doesn't even matter if I was sagging or not. What the hell? That makes no sense.
Mall cop? Nah, if that was me, I'd be like, you're a zoot, bro. I'm leaving the mall. If you want to call the real cops, you can. But there's no way you're gonna be in mall jail.
I couldn't do it because I'm a minor, you know. Like I gotta
do it. Like you know, like nigga, what power do you have? You're a mall cop, my nigga.
Literally. Paul Blart had ass.
Yo,
that's how I know that it's like a cop issue, not just a white issue. Because she was Asian, she was the minority too.
It's because they get amped off their power. They're like, bro, I got authority now. Like, huh?
As kids, bro.
Facts. That's facts.
They got bullied as kids.
Bro, their moms never hugged them enough, bro. They don't get loved.
Really sad.
Nigga,
the minute I walk out this mall, you're not a problem anymore. So what's
literally, you walk out the mall, what is she gonna do? She gonna chase you outside? It's not your jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction out of this bitch.
Exactly. It's the whole different city out here, boy.
Head walking, bro.
That's what the
literally you can walk with
in Florida. Our mall, bro. First of all, our mall cops, they don't care, bro. They only care if a fight breaks up, but that's proper. That's proper thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a.
Yeah, because you don't get paid enough, bro. Like, honestly, why would you like
enough to chase these motherfucking kids?
Literally crazy, bro.
I'm pretty sure mall cops don't even have guns either.
They don't.
Yeah,
they got dicks and like
that's it. And like I think I have a taser, but if I've seen niggas outrun tasers before. So like,
ew.
What are you doing? Like if you're not fast enough to catch one of these kids.
Which is most of the cases with the most of these mall cops are not fit.
And cause like here's the thing, in Florida, we don't got a Paul Blart. Paul Blart had that little scooter thing, whatever the fuck it's called, a moped.
Yeah.
We don't got that here.
I don't know what it's called. They gotta run
like,
on foot.
You gotta chase these niggas through the. First of all, Florida, Sawgrass is big as shit.
No, sure, you've seen Eaton Center, bro. You're not catching.
Imagine Malcolm catches
if you're on this nigga and you miss one turn, he's gone.
Jeez.
You can't find him. That's how big the mall is. The mall is always packed. We have COVID. The mall's still packed.
Yeah. The Rona.
Nigga, like, you should see Eaton Center like during like the holidays, or like after like 3 p.m.
What's good, bro? That's a terrible name, by the way.
Infant, hold
that
on.
Is
we gonna call you CI, bro. What's up, CI?
That name is terrible.
Yo, crispy children, what's good?
So, I've been breeding for VGC.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Guess what just happened, bro?
Shiny?
Yeah, a shiny rocker. Oh, I'm about to go stupid. Oh, I'm about to go dumb. And it's an ultra shiny too. Oh, I'm about to go dumb.
Jesus.
It's time.
All right, what topics have y'all done so far?
Kanye, Twitter.
Oh, I missed the Kanye. Fuck.
I mean, you can speak on it. I don't care.
My opinion, I'm gonna keep it short. Vote for whoever you want to vote. Like all these dickheads are like, oh my god, if you vote for Kanye, that's one less Trump for Biden. That means Trump has a bigger. It doesn't matter. The whole point of voting is because if you think Kanye's platform is good, then vote for Kanye. It's so simple. Like it's not gonna matter if we get Biden. We're fucked too. So vote whoever you want. That's my point on Kanye. All right, what else y'all talk about?
What's the topic exactly? I don't even fucking know. Let me look, cause I was like playing shit.
Cause I didn't even know police brutality was the topic, but it always ends up being a topic.
It is. So we talked about Ye. I'm gonna wait to talk about you being sus.
It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me.
Sky Williams we're gonna talk about. We'll talk about that a little bit later. TikTok banned in India. US might be banned it next. Interesting. U.S. withdrawals from the World Health Organization. Donkey Kong. Interesting. We can talk about Trey Fumans too if you want, but no show you pick.
We talk about some serious shit, so let's go something lighthearted. Yeah, let's talk about Trey Fumans. Trey Fumans be going kind of crazy.
Why for you go, bro? I don't even want to talk about it.
All I'm gonna say is. I'll literally die next episode.
Hey, don't say that. You gotta explain to the people.
I think my whole team might just get wiped next episode, bro.
You gotta train, bro.
I've been training.
Basically, these dudes are doing Emerald Nuzlocke kind of a Nuzlocke. It's a Nuzlocke, but it's a twist on a Nuzlocke. All randomized, completely fucked by yours truly. You know, I had to make it interesting, spice it up for the boys. And bro, like if y'all have not been in the stream, y'all are missing out. I'm telling you, day one, the first day they started this, for 30 minutes straight, I was laughing to the point where I told these guys I almost vomited in the first stream that they did because I was laughing so hard because of the stupid shit that happened.
Yeah, you're a menace.
So y'all should check it out. They stream it on their channels, both of them at the same time. There's no squad stream for affiliates, which doesn't make any sense. But if there was, it would be even better.
Yeah.
I
will say this though, it's been fun because we have the integration. So no show, I have 3 shinies in a row.
Pokemon, bro.
Eevee, ultra shiny. A shiny Togepi, ultra shiny, and a shiny Rockruff, ultra shiny. All 3 of those Pokemon are on my VG team.
The RNG gods are blessing you right now.
But essentially, it's fun because we interact with you niggas. But like, if we're gonna keep it a stack, it's gonna get hectic.
It's already hectic. It's just gonna escalate from where we are right now.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's been fun. We were gonna do it today if it wasn't finna happen, but niggas were just trying to vibe.
True.
I'm gonna do a little caveat tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, I cannot wait. As soon as that motherfucker hits the door, I'm pressing stream and record. We're gonna build a chair.
Oh, is it here yet, or is it gonna be 100%? Nice. I guess for the people that don't know, Trey bought a chair because his current chair has been fucking up his back for a hot minute.
My body, not even my back. It's fucking my body.
We're gonna build it on stream. We're gonna see him, be a manly man and build something.
Crazy. You're laughing already.
Because I know it's hit or miss with these gaming chairs. Because I saw my brother build one recently, and he was struggling, and I'm like, bro, this is a chair, bro. Get your ass together.
Nigga, all I'm gonna say is this nigga Trey might get hit by fucking Vegito's 5A by building. You might get combo, bro. Pieced together by fucking Kid Buu.
But yeah, so be on the lookout for that chair stream tomorrow. Should be a good time. Just vibing out, building the chair.
The chair stream. After the chair stream, he's hopping back in the fucking dangin.
Oh,
yo, he's on chapter. He's not ready for chapter 2. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not ready for chapter 2, bro.
I mean, the thing is, I'm for it. Like, I'm for it and everything. It's just the issue here, right?
Yeah.
Is not that. Hold up, my bad. Sending something to my home way. The issue here, right? It's like when I get this chair, I've been needing a chair, right? I'm gonna keep it a stat with y'all. The chair just makes it easier to stream.
True.
Because you're comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable.
Especially with them dang stream, they're usually like 6 hours when you do them.
Yeah. The thing is, the chair just makes it longer to stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, like my first Twitch check sometime, I think next week, and then we pay proper for our next emote, and then we do a drawing stream. There's a lot of things happening soon, due time. But like Thursday's video, I'm keeping a grip. It's going to be about the chair. It's gonna be not all of it. It's gonna be like a little update, but like it's gonna be like most of it's gonna be highlights from the chair. It's gonna be like time.
We're doing chair reviews now. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, essentially. But like, it's not.
And if it's asked, we're coming after the company.
What did you just say?
I said if the chair is asked, we're coming after the company.
Yeah, you're a fucking menace.
I don't see the problem.
But no,
I don't know, bro. You might have to attack the company, bro.
We might have to, bro.
I think it should be good, bro. It's like I've been just waiting, bro, because like the goal is right. I'm gonna look at we're caveating because people went to go eat and stuff, but the goal is to get this chair, get the light that some of y'all may or may not know about, get this tablet that's gonna be bought like next week or this week actually. I gotta check tomorrow and see if I get this unemployment check, because if I do, I'll talk about that during the video. But if I do get that check tomorrow,
I have to go stupid.
how about that? Boy, PC on the way. I'm praying that I get this money because it would be really like beneficial because I need it. But PC on the way. But there's a lot of plans that I have. So like again, it's really tomorrow's a big day for like me, just me in general because a lot is changing. We went from being on the phone. No, this timetable. We went from having a YouTube channel, streaming on YouTube with the same exact laptop, getting to 1K, getting the channel deleted, restarting the channel, what we have now, getting to 1K by myself on my phone, then getting this computer fixed, coming back to streaming, now streaming on Twitch, having this podcast actually get numbers, and so much more things is on the way. Like it's just been a journey.
What a storyline!
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, it's
So
just been
what's
We're
what
just
topic
talking
are we on?
about chair, a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm doing since we
That's
were
cool.
camping guy. But yeah, so it should be fun. Like I said, Trey Fumans, I can't wait. As much as I want to play it tomorrow, I owe a lot of people danging because I really like the game. Like I've been itching to play it, but like I don't wanna give y'all uncomfortable gameplay. If I'm sitting here for 8+ hours, I can't sit in this chair. I'm sorry.
The 10th is on a Friday. That's so
And then on
funny.
Friday we do. Oh, man, we finna go stupid. I'm gonna be comfortable and talking.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
I'm gonna be
Is
comfortable.
everybody gonna be in VC on Friday?
I mean,
We should be. As long as you guys do it like after
I'm
5.
reacting with you. I'm reacting to it with you. So
Yeah, you are. You're dead. Y'all gonna be. I'm gonna be comfortable and talking
I
shit. on
prayed
Friday.
somewhat decent.
Oh.
'Cause I don't wanna. I really don't wanna.
I mean, it should be decent. But
You Kyle, you know what's coming on the 10th.
No.
yes, you do.
Okay, hey, yo.
Go, man. Yes, sir.
I don't know what you guys are talking
Lights
about
get
at all.
going. man, let's
Stop
get
lying.
it.
Stop lying. Okay, hey.
Ironically,
The thing is,
Boot 2
everyone
coming out on
everyone
Friday,
wants
huh?
to react it. Well, I react to it like you. You was like, bro, I'm not gonna listen to it till you react to it. I was like, all right, bet. So it's gonna be a big ass party on the 10th because I'm listening to Blaze first. You know, give us a little hype. You know, because that's
Blaze
that's
is
the
gonna go
goal.
crazy.
We're gonna listen to Blaze and then we're listening to Swift on the 10th. So it should be fun. Should be
Bro,
hella fun.
if Mako is on that project, it's
It
gonna be
is.
the funniest
He has a
stream
whole
ever.
track list out already.
Oh, you're dead ass?
Yes, he put it on his Twitter.
He's been had it out.
I never even knew.
I need my Thunderstone so I can get Killua. Hold on, my bad guys. I have my fucking I have my baby now. My shiny Jolteon. I've been breeding this for fucking like days, bro. And I have to evolve my my Rockro too because I
I'm
want
not
that
gonna
score.
hold you, bro. I think the 10th is gonna be like one of the funniest streams. Like, oh my
Shit made me
god.
so funny for no reason, bro. I swear.
Hey, but you never know. You never know. He could do good on it though. You know.
I hope he does good. Like I want to see him do good.
That's what I told him. I hope he does good. Like, cause he streamed like a couple days ago when he was like ranting and shit. I told him one thing. I hope you do good on that mixtape. And he was like, yeah, I appreciate it. No, I was like, no, I hope you do good. Cause like if you do bad, like,
yeah.
ain't nobody defending you. Nobody is defending you.
On
Wait,
you,
no.
bro.
So can you check your Pokemon if you have Thunderstones? I need one. I don't have
I can do that real quick. Hold on.
So like, yeah, you feel me? Best of luck, bro. Best of luck.
Yeah, for sure.
I got out easy. I got out hella easy. I'll take that C+. I wasn't trying to get roasted, bro.
I wasn't gonna
I was
roast you.
not trying to get, bro. I felt like you were.
Why would
It's
I
like you were
roast
like,
you?
bro, like
Oh,
you
if
were
you're-
lining it up so hard to like I thought you were just gonna roast the shit.
If you're
out of
looking
me.
for stones, quickly, you know that the place with all the rocks and shit.
No, so that's very, very, very
Bro,
vague.
you don't know I don't play Pokemon, but you know, like when you swim across the river, and there's like a bunch of like rocks, and like you can find
Yeah.
what mons you find there.
Oh, that place.
He don't
Or
have
you
a
don't even
Switch.
have the game.
I don't know what
Like,
that is, nigga. The fuck, like you. Just,
I'll check first, and I'll go there if I can, and I'll take a picture. And I'll show it to you.
I need a fucking Thunderstone.
Been seeing too much Ori in the house. Same. Okay, I want to talk about this for like a quick second. Ori, how come people have all these pictures?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Bro,
bro.
Yeah,
okay,
where-
actually, no,
where
no,
are they
no.
getting these
If we're
pictures?
doing that, we're transitioning into validations release.
That's fine.
When I dropped validation, I dropped a bunch of selfies, right? Because I was like, you know, like, might as well, right? I tweet on Twitter. Ain't nobody got shit on this god. And it was a picture, like a really old picture of me, like in a polo shirt holding an Avengers bag, right? I felt cool because like it was an old picture, you know. I felt great about it and shit.
Wait, what?
And the other one, shut your ass up, because I'm on your ass too. And the other one was literally me holding a PSP, right? So I'm chilling in VC with Warren, Red, and Trey. Trey texts to the iMessage group chat, oh, it's over for you. I'm like, wait, what do you mean?
So funny,
nigga at 3 a.m. sends a picture of him cropping out that image to where it's just me. Nigga put me in the studio. Nigga put me next to Young Thug. Nigga put me in Afro's nose. Nigga put me in Ori in the house. Like, I was so mad, bro.
It was ridiculous, bro.
And then the other one,
the hot dog meme, the glizzy memes.
The other one, I genuinely, like, I never want to eat hot dogs ever again because of that shit. Nigga, this nigga uploaded a picture of me, but I'm just a hot dog. I'm literally just a fucking glizzy. I'm literally just a glizzy, bro.
Funny, bro.
That pissed me off so much, bro.
And I did it to Kyle too, but Kyle wasn't having it. He's like, I'll make you one. I'm like, that's fine. I don't care.
Not even that. This nigga uploads a video of me fishing and changes the fish to a glizzy. Like,
yeah, that one was hilarious.
Bro. And then Afro posted his own shit. Like, why, bro? Why?
Bro.
They were on you.
We're on death. It's not our fault. The thing is, it's not our fault you got all these pictures out. For the thing is, you gotta keep it like this. Afro gets memes all the time. Afro don't care if he gets memes.
100%.
I get memes all the time by no.
100%.
So it's like I don't care.
It's not even that. Like I don't care about it. I think it's funny. But the thing that pisses me off is that why are all these memes rhymable? Why can you make literal bars out of these memes, bro?
Ori in the stew, Ori in the ducks, Ori in the crocs.
Ori in the ducks, Ori in the crocs, Ori in the house. Like, nigga, why?
Hey, bro.
All I'm gonna say is you're 80% of the fucking of the Discord server is fucking the word is literally just Trey memes.
Yeah.
Literally, anytime I enter a server or a VC, oh, it's my time to rap.
Look at replay the chat. It's my turn to fish.
My turn to fish.
Bro, I have a whole Nightbot command. I have a whole Nightbot command.
Niggas have literal commands of me in their streams now. If you go to Afro stream right now, he's literally streaming. You put exclamation point Stu, all you see is just, oh, is it my turn to rap? Like, come on, bro.
They doing you dirty.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
But you know, it's all love at the end of the day. It's just banter.
Yeah,
wrong chat, Dark. Wrong chat.
That shit was so dumb, bro. The fact of it all is that, like, I can see this shit dying off, but then I'm gonna say something in the future where it's just gonna revive all this bullshit again. Like, I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen.
Buddy. Niggas got your number.
Yeah, niggas are on your neck.
Bro. So we even have Ramsey memes, bro. There's no way.
Nah, funny, bro. Like, hate it here.
That's a big one. Ramsey. That shit is, bro.
You know what's funny of it all? The nigga who originated all this shit was Warren.
Yeah,
because when Vibin came out, he literally the only thing he would tell me for a week straight, y'all niggas is ruthless. That's literally the only thing he would tell me the entire week after that song dropped. Like,
that's how they go Ramsey.
How'd I send you the Thunderstorm?
I wish you trade a Pokemon. Trade me a beta or some shit that you don't want. I want to make it a link trade. Silent code. And they made it for everything, by the way.
They made what for everything?
An 8-digit code.
8 digits?
Yeah. Think we've been told you this.
Yeah, bro, I don't play Pokemon.
So it's 2468. Let me know when you're ready.
Jeez. Let me find a Pokemon to give you.
But you are a content creator, so.
Oh, you about that? I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, if y'all
Nojo has been dropping
Momo is dropping bangers. If y'all haven't already, go subscribe to
we gotta
context.
Calm down for a second. You gotta give context.
That niggas was dropping bangers. For example, this game I'm playing that I've been playing on the stream. I'm gonna get back to once I get my Pokemon done up and everything. Me and Nojo are gonna play this co-op. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a let's play. on both channels. You know what I'm saying? Get some little content out. You know what I'm saying? But go sub. Get that nigga to 100 sub.
Make sure to search up just no show.
How you use a coin for 3 times? It happens, bro.
Bro, okay, so dog, let me explain, right? So basically, me and Trey were in VC one night, right?
So
And you know, because it always comes to stop, but hey, no, show why you not a content creator. I give him like all these like solid reasons why I'm not a content creator. What I'll tell you now, you know, one, it just be work. I say this, but like I do enjoy making video. It's just that one part of me doesn't want to like. I don't know how to explain it. What did I say to you that like I was saying basically my fear is right. Let's say I become a content creator, right, and I start associating myself with more people, and these people do whack shit, and I end up becoming close to them, right? Like how am I gonna deal with them like doing whack shit? Because I don't think
that's why you keep your circle small. I told you this.
No, but even if your circle is small, you're gonna end up like the more you grow, the more you associate with like other content creators. So if I end up associating with someone who does some whack shit, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it because I don't want to bring it up, but like we all know about this, the whole Smash thing. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it affected me a decent amount because like, these are people I watched for like years, end up being like some whole sickos. So these are people I watched. These are people I watched. Oh my, please don't even bring up his name, bro. These are people I watched. I didn't even interact with. I watched, but I wasn't close to them. I don't even know how I'd react if it was someone close to me. Like if I found out one of these niggas I'm in the call with right now was doing some shit like that, I don't know what I would do. So that's one fear.
You're talking about Sky Williams?
No, just like people doing sick shit in general. Like it's just the whole shebang. And the other thing, what was the other reason? I can't even remember. That was the big one.
Bro,
for the most
video that Momo made, my bad, it was off topic, but still, that fucking Momo, like that Persona 4 video was so fucking funny, bro.
Oh, bro, that's one of my.
And the funny part is that it blew up.
That video was fucking.
It did pretty decent. I'm not gonna care.
Nah. So, I'll give you a word of advice.
Let me give you this one.
I'll give you this advice just because I feel like you're probably gonna do more of this shit in the future.
I might. It's basically whatever comes in.
Download full episodes of anime without subtitles, and take those scenes that you want, and then put your own subtitles. I'll show you the font and everything after stream.
True.
So,
I'll
let you know.
What the hell is it?
Subscribe to my homie No Show.
You don't have to.
Mine is coming out crazy.
I don't. There's no inside Momo's mine. Every video I drop is inside Momo's mine. When I get called, that's another thing. I don't want to seem like I'm leeching off people. That makes sense.
I want to be that guy.
Because I'm cool. No. Let me explain like this, right? Because one of the reasons I kept on the download, right? Because when I met most of y'all niggas, right? Most of y'all niggas make content. So to me, it seems weird if you meet someone, right, and you're chill with them, even like if you're chill with them for even like a month or two, and you're like, oh, by the way, I make content, you know, like it to me, it's cringe, it's weird, because it sounds like you only became friends with that person because you wanted to make content with them, and that's not like I fuck with you.
We're not like that. I was never like that.
I know, but like that's the way I see it. Like if I let's say
we know this.
You're kind of be banging. I don't know what you're talking about. Trade ones?
I understand that because like from the reason why I started music was because of hanging out with y'all and shit. So like
exactly.
I understand that point
Yeah.
because like it touches down to like not like a relationship type of level. It's just more or less is like what can you bring to the table as a friend besides like leeching off of somebody else?
Exactly, and I never wanted to be like that. Like at the end of the day, y'all are my homies. Like we don't even like even without the content creation bullshit. Like we're still homies. Hey, whoa, wow.
Hey,
that's the real shit. My dog.
My friend, bro.
That's the bro. That's the brosters.
These are my cronies, bro. These are my people. So I didn't want to come off like
but like my whole thing is right. It's like it was just bound to happen, bro. Because here's the thing, no, so you have no choice. When the streamer house gets made, you have no choice. I'm not moving to the streamer house. Y'all are crazy.
You can't streamer house. Like, I'm gonna move there, buddy.
I'm chilling here in Canada. Where is this Thunderstone?
I need a Thunderstone, bro. Try to get my Josie.
Homeboy keeps talking about the streamer house like we're gonna move there.
Yeah, I'm not moving to Texas, bro. All my exes live in Texas. No sir.
Personally, if I were to put a streamer house somewhere, I would probably put it in. I'd say.
But like, no show. You guys can experience no high taxes. Why would y'all not want to experience?
You should put the streamer house in Wyoming.
But healthcare.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Then we're moving
That's,
to Canada.
that's all you say.
I live a dangerous life, bro. I
Bro,
just
wait,
want
wait.
danger.
But it's like if you're making money off of streaming, do you? Does it matter what state, what country?
That's
or
true.
city you live
Like
in?
if this thing blows up, like if y'all blow up, then you know if I can make a living off it, sure. But I don't know. Like I'm kind of cool with it right now. I'll be
a lot
honest.
of people earlier were like, yo, you should just start making content like how people who should not be named makes it. I'm like, bro, I could do that. Yes.
But I'm gonna do me till the day I die.
Our group of niggas are funny. But at the same time, not all of our group of niggas are always around each other because group of niggas have other group of niggas that they be with. Me, I'm different. I talk to the same group of niggas.
I'm built different. We're Kyle.
I talk to the same group of niggas every day.
Built different, bro. I'm a
Every
different
single
breed.
day. But the thing is, those niggas that I talk to every day, they talk to other people every fucking day. So I do my own thing. The only person I can say I talk to every fucking day, and he talks to me every fucking day, is waifu. That is it. Because waifu is, yeah.
They're the day ones, bro.
Other than that, it's like there's not much to do. But like it was bound to happen. No show's gonna be. He's gonna take this shit serious. He's like, I'm the man with force here. I was like, bro, just take it serious. He's like, no, bro, I'm scared.
I never said I'm scared. I just said I don't want to get in a position where.
But it's like if
Someone I know
first of all,
doesn't like
here's the thing, here's how my perspective was. If Warren sat there was like, I'm gonna be a streamer and a music nigga. Warren is a music nigga. Nigga knows people know Warren because of music.
Yeah.
People know Afro because of Inside Afro's Mind and other things and streaming. Everyone's trying to do their own thing. Everyone, it's right now is the best time for everyone to start finding their path because here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it a stack. At first, I didn't think Afro was gonna continue making music after So You're New.
He be
Nigga
going
told me
crazy.
last night, I'm finna make So You New Deluxe. I'm like, what?
Damn.
He said it out his mouth. Now I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it's like, you know, for it. But he is he has the a lot of people have a lot of people that I fuck with, they have time to do everything they want to do because in 6 months, everybody's going to be stopping what they're doing to this big ass project.
I'm ready for link trip, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've been more or less like low key fucking feeling burnt out. Cause like I'm trying to write down concepts and stuff for like the future. Cause I have plans like of making more projects and shit for like later down the line. So I want to.
He's making music because of
For
us,
me,
so
when
by the way.
September starts, 75% of my time was going to school. That's just
True.
me.
So it's like it's
Oh
one
no,
of those
I'm
things
fine.
where
I'm completely fine, bro.
it's
Cause
one of
like
those
when I
things
go to
where
school,
everyone's on their path. I don't want to be known for music. People know me for music, and that bothers the shit out of me. I want HTV to be big as fuck for a good reason. I want the channel to hit 10K at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like I have goals, and these goals can be happening in a year. They are very possible. So I understand. Like Afro's trying to take this music serious. I think that's an actual that helps his brand more than anything else. Because him making music stops him from streaming. You know what I'm saying? Waifu is a whole different case. That nigga, I don't know what he wants to do.
Waifu needs to stream more, bro. Like those 4chan videos, I was looking at clips earlier
The thing
today.
is, that's what
They're
Waifu,
so
the thing
funny.
is, Waifu can easily do that. Those
They're
videos
so
are
funny.
fucking hilarious.
I can do a lot of shit.
Yeah, but
Wait,
you
what
don't.
videos?
You don't.
He used to do 4chan
Actually, I'ma
streams.
keep it a
Oh
stack
my
with you.
goodness.
I'ma
I'm
keep
searching
it
for you, by the way. Super 68, Super 68.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
searching.
Blue.
I see waifu as I see waifu as a
Let me
commentator.
let me ask you a question. You know what fried bakes is, right?
Yes.
Who?
I know probably.
So
I
I-
know fried bigs.
So I just made some cheese-filled ones.
What the fuck? That's different.
What are fried breaks?
What
Can
if
you?
That's kind of different, low key. I might have tried to hold up.
Bro, I just made some. Hold on, I'm about to drop a pic in general, bro.
That seems different. That is different.
Fried breaks?
Fried
What's it
bake.
called?
Fried bake.
It's basically fried dough.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, but we have a different name for it in my culture.
For us, it's Johnny Kekes.
It's
For
butter
us,
in
yeah,
my
we,
culture.
we call it Johnny Kekes. But I know what you're talking about. Some people, Venezuelans call it arepas, and I think
Yeah,
Mexican
but
people
what
also
West
call it
Indians call it
arepa.
fried bake.
Hey, bro, look in general.
Yeah, you're talking about this, right? It's the same shit.
Yeah, so you about to slide me some.
I've had those before. I've had those.
You about to slide me some, right?
Yeah, me and you you're not online though, so.
Oh wait, oh, you're right. I forgot this game is garbage, and I gotta actually go online. That's crazy.
They bust a
Oh.
lot. It's just that like low key, I can't be eating them just because they're too starchy, bro. I can't eat that shit. You know, I'm
Yeah,
trying to lose
so
weight shit.
that's what I'm saying though. So it's like it makes sense. Everyone's trying to do something to benefit themselves.
What's the topic now?
We're just
Sorry.
talking about just like
We're just talking
content,
about like
just in general. To be honest with you, like because also now.
Now look, I'm gonna
content
keep it a
is
stack.
content.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I need the thing is wait.
Now,
the waifu-
my last video-
Wait. The thing is,
We're not talking about the video.
waifu. Again, that 4chan video. The thing is, here's my problem. There's a lot of motherfuckers in here that want to do content and music. I tell everyone every day, if you want to make content, ask me. If I'm not doing anything, what you know I'm doing? Studying a different editing technique or studying a different way of portraying a video or working on a video. 90% of the time, if you ask me, yo, you trying to do this? Yes. Red called me last night on FaceTime. You trying to play Uno? Yes. Like, I'm not going to say no unless I'm genuinely busy. If your niggas are trying to record, I am
he
down to
actually
do
asks
that.
people to do shit. All he does is just roast me on FaceTime.
So it's like, bro, like y'all niggas can ask. Like I don't have a problem helping wifey with a video idea. I don't have a problem helping no show with a video because they do it for me. So it's like these niggas don't use that avenue, which blows my fucking absolute mind.
I'm just not trying to bother people. Plus, half the times the things I think of, they don't really require other people.
They will. At one point, they will. But it's like with waifu's case, it's like I want him to do more videos because if I don't ask him to edit something, because half the time, like waifu, in the last 2 months, how do you think I've asked you to edit?
Not much.
Because it's been getting hella slow because right now I'm trying to pace the end goal.
Train, is this you? Are you trained the Wulu?
Yeah, I am.
Trey edits most of his
thank you.
videos nowadays.
Yeah, I edit most of the videos now that I feel like I can edit. But I'm not gonna sit here and not have him edit. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting to that point where a lot of things are getting slower because a lot of it's more of a lot of it's highlights. Once Chowder video drops, why would we start editing more videos? But like I give him breaks because I'm not gonna over like work him. 2, there's certain things that I just don't want to edit because it doesn't fit my style of editing. Like all the meme shit, I give it to waifu because waifu is funny. Sometimes I might have clips that No Show makes of me in the video because No Show's a literal asshole when he makes memes of me. He's a piece of shit. But that's just how it is. In that time span, you would think waifu makes videos for himself. For me, like there's literally the chair video. I'm editing that because there's a way I want to edit the chowder video. I literally told everybody, waifu is not touching Know Your Tunes unless I need him for a specific part because the way I want to edit that, it's how I want to edit it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where like I don't bother people, but when I do, because it's like if you say no, then I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing y'all can do. Now, waifu, what were you gonna say, Mr. 4chan?
I was just gonna say the last video I did, the fucking video on SMT5.
That was clean.
That shit blew up.
I fucked with that heavy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I see waifu, like obviously waifu, you can see yourself in any kind of light. I'm not denying you that. But like
again,
when
I
watch
study.
your content,
I study like film. I study.
When
like,
I watch your
everybody can agree
content,
on that.
I see you as a commentary YouTuber. You just don't do it at the moment. You feel me? So it's like I could see you actually like blow up doing that shit because it's the shit that you say. Obviously, it's not like anything different, but you say it in a way where it just sounds entertaining. It makes people want to click videos. You feel me? So it's like I think once you like start doing it more, I'm gonna fuck with it a lot.
I feel like what it is for me is like I haven't really found like that one.
My
like,
shiny Jolteon just gave me the craziest dopamine rush. Continue.
hello.
Bro.
I feel like for me, I just haven't found like that one thing that just clicks when it comes to like content creation.
True.
I'm always bouncing around with like different ideas.
No, I feel that.
I don't know, bro. Like, everyone asks me, yo, so what's your plan for your channel? Don't know. Commentary is cool. Y'all like watching my face do weird expressions and yada yada yada. But at the same time, there's not much to talk about. I don't play Persona, so I don't really care. Like I play a couple games, but I don't care. I'm not gonna. Dragon Quest is an old ass game where you'll never catch me talking about it because it's old. It's not like niggas who like it. Keep in mind, the West doesn't really fuck with Dragon Quest like that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they don't really fuck with Dragon Quest like that. So if I talk about Dragon Quest, the Japanese niggas finna watch it, and they go comment, and then or they're not finna understand me, and it's gonna be rough. to interact.
Nah, you call me for not wanting to play Dragon Quest. Nah, bro.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I literally just said the niggas in the West don't play Dragon Quest like that. I clown you because you don't wanna. You're a zoomer. You purposely just don't.
Nah,
You don't.
I'm not.
Okay. Anyway.
I know, like what I want to be known for though. Is, like, down the line, I want to be known primarily for my music, but I do want to touch into streaming and shit. But like, I gotta wait until like I upgrade my equipment a little bit more, so then I can like actually like do it
I know.
properly.
I'm gonna say Dragon Quest is good, but it's like when I get on Kyle and them for it, it's because it's like pay homage somewhere, like something. You know what I'm saying? Because like the games that you niggas want to play was birthed off of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of things. A lot of people are like, oh, y'all play, you praise Legends too much. It's not praise Legends, it's just paying homage. I'm not saying Dragon Quest is the best RPG ever. It's not. I know that. There's other games. Just like when people say, fucking Demon Slayer is the best anime ever. I want to slap them.
Ooh.
But it's like, there's other anime. It's like it's just one of the things where people are gonna have their own opinions. It is what it is. But it's like pay homage, give credit to work credit's due. You know. So it's like, for me, I don't know. Like I could do everything. The one thing I don't want to do is music. Not saying I don't like it. It's like, bro, I don't want to be known for that. That's not what I came into the internet. I came into the internet making music for a. Here's the thing. Here's the underlying story that a lot of people don't know. When I made music, when I dropped Blue Guard Q Kazoo, my first ever beat tape, it was just to get exposure, and it worked because the person who noticed me first, like big, was Retro. That's how I met Candy. That's how I met Waifu. That's how I met everybody after that point, because I was making music for Retro to use for his streams, and it wasn't bad. They were good at the time. You know what I'm saying? I missed those tapes. I missed that tape very much because that's history, but it's not like it's gone. Like people remember it, but that's what started it. After that, I was like, fuck it. Now I have something, because that's what most people do. Most people make music, and then they do their own thing. That's what Yu's doing. Yu's gonna be a highlighter, and so he has a good fan base, and then he should start doing what he wants to do. So a lot of people do. So in my eyes, it's like, bro, I use music enough to create a little name for myself, and now that I'm doing what I actually want to do. Niggas still want to fucking put me in the music box, and it's like, no, I haven't made music for years. Like, stop it, like, please. But it just comes with that shit. Like, another reason why I made my Spotify account and made it a whole different name for what I want to be known as is because it's like the Filthy Frank thing. Zero told me, he's like, bro, what you could do is do that, and anything music related, it won't be under Blue, it'd be under Plus Traffic. Because that's an extension off of me. That's why there's a plus there. That's an extension of myself. That's music stuff. So if you're trying to listen to nothing but music, you have that. I don't drop it often because that's not how I am anyway. So niggas are used to that. But if you want to, like, I was debating on making a second channel, but I'll wait for that later to make an actual music channel and just drop all my music there. But for now, it's just Spotify on streaming platforms. I'm fucking SoundCloud because that's just ass. But that's an extension of myself. So it's like, main stuff. It's like Releasy. Releasy went from his main channel not being his main channel, and his gaming channel became his main channel.
Yeah.
That shit is funny. I'm happy he made a new purpose for it though, because like he didn't just like immediately discard it. Sort of like how you are. Like you're just trying to make like a new purpose for like your shit while you focus on content creation. Yeah. So it's like, so more or less that's just pretty much how it is. See, for instance, what's it called? Fuck, I was trying to think of that one nigga on Twitter that was talking shit on Afro. That said,
oh, the guy who was like, bro, if Afro keeps going through
yeah, if Afro
music,
gets deeper,
so for me, everyone commented. I commented, I was like, this is bad cake, shut up. Because it's like, I read other people's comments. Somebody was like, oh, you should support him regardless, yada yada. I'm like, you're being too nice. You know, that's not everyone's built like you. You're too nice. Shut up. I could have said that.
It's not that.
But
it's not that, Trey. It's not even that, Trey. It's because like people like that, they don't let people branch out to other, like,
I see that. I see that. My whole spiel about it is like, I see what he's saying, because a lot of people, they don't care. At the end of the day, they're gonna be them. They're gonna be them. It's like me saying I don't like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. He doesn't want to support Afro further past his music. He'll support his content side. He didn't say he wouldn't support it at all. But
Oh, but like what I was saying was
unfollow. The thing is, I understand both sides. That's what I've been doing for a lot of my time this year. See both sides before I say anything. I see his side. I don't like it, and that's fine for me. I don't like it, but his side is I'm gonna unfollow him because that's all he posts. That's what I got from it. All Afro posts is music. He follow Afro for a specific thing, right? And that's what he wants. That specific thing. That's how YouTube is. That's how YouTubers are. A lot of people only subscribe to you for like Minecraft, but if you don't play Minecraft, they're not gonna watch it. A lot of people built like that. That's how the internet works. So for him, in his case, he doesn't really fuck with Afro music like that, and he's probably not the only one. There's probably a lot of people that don't fuck with Afro music. For example, the YouTube niggas despise Twitch. They don't want to pull up to Twitch, and that is fine. They don't like it. But when Afro does a YouTube stream, they pull up. When Afro does a YouTube video, they pull up. People are gonna fuck with you for specific things as a content creator.
And you just have to accept that.
You have to accept that.
I don't like how like I really just don't understand how people like if I don't like somebody's shit, that's fine. I won't follow it. That's it. Because like he was right at one point. He's just a viewer. He's not his homie or anything like that. He was right about that. But like, you get me? Like, it's just unnecessary takes. Which is
it's not unnecessary. It's not unnecessary because one, it wasn't a tweet to reply. It was just a tweet. He tweeted. That's his.
But like the reason why I think of it that way is because like there's two outcomes to that tweet, right? Either one, nobody's gonna care, or two, you're gonna take an L. How did you take an L? Like, really? You get me? Like,
what was the point of you making a tweet about it? You could have kept that.
No. I see, Kyle. This all ties back to Twitter. No one cares. Niggas will make tweets. Niggas will make tweets. He made that tweet because he felt like that, so he made that tweet.
Like, what were you trying to get out of it?
He wasn't trying to get anything. That's his Twitter is probably his avenue to speak. If he's not allowed to speak, then what was the point of him getting a Twitter account? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna use their freedom of speech. That's a fucking amendment. You know what I'm saying? Just like how like I said, Mako was a fucking trash song. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? People voice opinion. Now my opinion's kind of facts, but we're not.
I was about to say that shit is not even just an opinion. It's a fact.
Still reply to him. I'm gonna still tell him that it was a.
Yeah, those are that. Everyone is able to reply to his opinion, and he's able to reply back. I reply with a very neutral stance. Like again, I saw everyone's side. People were like, "Bro, you should support him regardless." No, that's not how the world works. It's not how the world works. I don't know why people are trying to sugarcoat it. The world does not work like that. Not everyone's going to support everything you fucking do. And if you believe that, something's wrong with you, because then it's like now that question is like, how are you wired? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think everyone's gonna support everything you do, that's a
for me, if I have a friend, right? He's doing music, but it's bad.
Kyle, he's not a friend. You gotta take that out. He's not a friend. He is a viewer. You have to take that out. As a friend, it's a whole different thing. For me, if I were to say I don't support Afro's music, I get shunned. But then people won't understand that's just me. I don't support his music. I'm not saying that I don't support him. I support everything he does because I'm a friend. But as a friend, if a friend, because like again, I have friends that don't support my music, but they support my content. It's different. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. He's a viewer. You have to think of it as a viewer standpoint. He is not a homie. He literally said it. He's not a homie. So he can voice his opinion. He literally said he's gonna unfollow. Doesn't mean he's gonna unsubscribe or anything. He just doesn't want to follow Afro because Afro's been posting nothing about music. Y'all can sit there and not acknowledge that. I see both sides. He's wrong, but it's like, Buddy said what he said. He is entitled to his opinion. He is a viewer. He is one of the people that puts Afro in a higher stature content-wise, and he pulls it to the streams. He's not an inactive viewer. It's just like, he said what he said, and Afro responded to it, and then everyone else responded to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want to say what was the need, it's like, it doesn't matter. Everyone has their own opinion. If we're gonna sit there and like nitpick him, why do we nitpick the people in Afro's comments when they actually give him actual criticism on certain things? You know what I'm saying? Like, or they give reason or give actual legitimate reasons of why I can't watch this or can't fuck with this or can't do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people are wired, bro. You can't get mad at that. If a nigga's gonna sit there and try to tell me that every person that you have to support everything they do, really? Because if you want to, we could really pull the Smash movie.
Yeah. Please don't.
But
We
I'm
don't
not
need
gonna do
that.
It's the same principle though. You can't support everything they do. There's motherfuckers who literally sitting there supporting pedophiles in everything they do.
Yo.
True. If you're coming from a view standpoint, like if he only like sees him as a content creator and not as a
Musician.
person.
But at the same time, you gotta realize that it kind of like prevents like content creators from branching out. You know what I mean? Because I understand your view perfectly fine, Blue. Don't get me wrong. But like, if say for example, like you really wanted to do that, and the only thing preventing you from doing that is the fact that some people make a living off of their content. And the moment that they stop making a living off their content, like the moment they stop making money because they want to do something new and their viewers don't like it, but they really want to do it, it kind of like discourages them from being able to do anything else.
I see that, and I agree with that as well. But it's like I don't know, bro. It's like we live in a society where you think Afro cares about that nigga in that way, music wise.
I mean, obviously Afro already showed his side. Like he does not give a singular fuck. He's gonna continue.
No, but I see what you're saying, right? Like it could affect someone.
It could, yes. It could affect a lot of.
But I see what you're saying too, Trey. Because realistically, even though what the guy he stated his opinion, he didn't. I'm not gonna say it wasn't negative because it was negative. He didn't like it, but he wasn't out there saying, "Oh, African music is complete garbage. I hate it." Yada yada. He just said, "Oh, I'm not interested in his music, so I'm gonna unfollow if it continues."
Yeah, that's him though. He didn't say I'm gonna stop fucking with him entirely. Like, there's a nigga named Goku Crash who is exiled from Afro streams.
Oh, that
he
nigga.
still pulls up to his streams to support him from the
even exile now.
It's weird. Like, long story short,
he Discord about Afro's feet. It's weirdly disgusting.
What?
Yes.
You Discord about Afro's what?
Wait. What happened?
I don't know the whole story, but I just know that I think him and Afro had like, I'm not even saying it's beef.
Afro had beef because Afro.
Was it even beef though?
Doing gross shit,
pretty much. He was in Afro server doing weird shit.
Because the thing is, like, if that shit, if Afro would have joined that, it would look bad on him because what if one day, God forbid, knock on every wood in my room, then he gets canceled and they use that. Oh, he joined the server about super duper nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
People nowadays can find anything to cancel over.
Yeah, they really can.
So it's like Afro doesn't want to be associated with that, and he told him to delete the server. He's like, nah, bro, it's all jokes. And they got to beat back and forth, and yada yada yada. He's exiled, but he still supports him. I know this because he said it.
I don't know if support's the right word because I know I'm pretty sure Afro
support is the right word because he still posts up the streams.
But they be talking mad shit in that server.
I understand.
We all do.
I understand that, but if you still pull up, haters still support you regardless.
Like I said to Blue earlier, bro. Like that's just free promo.
Yeah.
At this
pretty
point,
much.
it's just free promo. Like I told Blue this over text message. I don't know if he wants to talk about it, but at the same time, like. Yeah, so like I was telling him though, like fuck what people say about you, and just fucking use it as free promo. If my name is in your mouth, then like obviously I'm relevant. Obviously I'm a threat to you because you still think about me, bitch.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Like I just think
exactly. That's where you just gotta look at them niggas and be like, how my dick taste.
Here's the thing, Afro's on pace. I'm calling it right now here on stream. By December, Afro's hitting 10K. Calling it now.
What is he at now?
7,000. I think 7,000 and some change.
7,800.
And that's with him barely touching his channel. That's crazy. Well, no, I'm not gonna say barely touching.
I'm calling it for a lot. I'm calling it for everybody. I think Thailand's going to hit 5,000 by the end of August. I think I'm gonna hit 3,500 by the end of October. Maybe we might have a spike because Know Your Tunes might take off, and I really hope it does. But Afro-wise, metric-wise, Afro's hitting 10K before the end of the year. There's no way out of that. So it's like, you think it's gonna matter?
You shut up, bro. You have over 100 subs, my nigga. You be going crazy lately.
You think it's gonna matter? No. And the thing is, You've is helping Afro. Even though you is a small channel, You've is helping Afro.
Yeah, because didn't one of his vids hit like 1K recently?
Yeah.
You've been doing numbers, bro.
You've is helping.
I rate the work, dude. Keep going.
You've is highlighting Afro. You highlights me sometimes, because he does not fuck with me. But
Hey, don't do that to you, bro.
I'm playing. I'm joking. It's a joke. I joke. I'm not gonna make.
Hey, let's calm down.
But
bro, come on, bro.
Let's chill.
But
Not
it's
this
like,
again.
but it's like you're helping him, bro. So like, I'm ready. I've been saying he's gonna hit 10K for a good year and a half now. And you know what I'm saying. I was gonna highlight your old remix reaction. I mean, it's still up. I can like send you the thing for you. It's only 45 minutes, but it makes sense, bro. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. The goal is grow. That's it. If it ain't nothing else, what you doing? You feel me?
Very much.
Fair.
I feel like it's good to set goals in mind too. Like for me personally, I think I want to hit 100 followers by the end of the summer.
On what?
Like
on what?
On SoundCloud.
Oh, okay.
That of course you're not gonna care about it because it's SoundCloud. That's why I didn't want to like mention it. But yeah, like I want to hit 100K or 100K. I want to hit 100 followers on SoundCloud by the end of the summer. And it's good to set goals for yourself because it makes you more pumped up to do shit.
What I'm saying to you is it's really good to be able to say like, oh, I want to have this amount of plays this amount of plays, like this amount of followers, especially on SoundCloud, because what it could lead up to and what it does lead up to eventually is you going out to other platforms.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I want to do it. Like I genuinely I want to grow big enough to start distributing and stuff, for like people actually like to start like listening to it and stuff. But yeah, I don't see, the thing is too is that like it always makes me think back to like what Momo says, because like I don't really want to make it seem to the point where like I'm leeching off of people, so I don't like advertising my shit like primarily and stuff. That's why I just put my shit in servers and stuff. You feel me? I don't.
Really, I'll be damned if I ever be in a self-advertising channel. No sir.
Is that's just
sucks,
like,
bro.
It really just depends, I guess.
Cause like literally, I think that's the second part I was talking to you about back when I said the reason I'm not a content creator, because like the niggas who put stuff in self-advertising channel, like I'm not trying to hate your game, get it how you can, but high key people don't really care. Like if you're in someone's server advertising yourself, the people in that server are for that server. They're not really there for you. Let's say
that's why we don't have self-advertising on this.
Let's say for whatever reason they click the video in the self-advertising. Maybe they'll like it. It's possible, but the likelihood of sticking with, even if they subscribe, likelihood of them coming back and rewatching your stuff is slim to none.
Low. Like,
so I don't really rock with.
I disagree.
I know why we're gonna say it.
Like it makes sense.
I know why we're gonna say it.
At the very least, no show. You gotta look at it this way. At least they're not spamming general.
No,
they have their own channel.
You spam. I'm gonna curse. I'm cursing out.
Hey, but I stopped doing it though, right?
I want to hear Red's opinion.
I think Red's gonna talk about the music side of it though. Yosho's talking purely.
I'm talking about YouTube.
Yeah, we're talking about YouTube. Music side is different.
I mean, well, YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube too, because like, regardless, at the end of the day, promo is promo. You know what I mean? But like, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that it all depends on like the community you do it in. You know what I mean?
No, that's true.
If you're doing it in a community full of like jackasses and a bunch of people who like to meme and shit like that, they're not gonna watch your video as much as like somebody, like if you go into like a community or a Discord where it's full of like a bunch of people that actually like do the same thing that you do. True. Or like actually fucks with what you do, or even helps you out in certain things that you do. So like, and then via that it gets spread, and then you get more views and more likes and more subs and all that stuff. But I wouldn't say to just outright never put a self promo chat, or like not to do that stuff, because of the mere fact that yes, those things that you're talking about, like they'll watch it but they won't like it, or they'll like it but they won't sub. At the end of the day, it's still exposure, The fact that you still did that, the fact that you still put that down there, the fact that you still put a link just in case, like somebody's like, you know what, let me actually, because there's the off chance when people is like up at like 1 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, and they just like, that's how I found a bunch of people. I'd be up like late night looking through YouTube and stuff, or like looking through like some like promo chats and all that stuff, and I see YouTube videos and I look at them and I view them. Now I know everybody's not like me, but at the end of the day, I know at the end of the day that makes sense. Exposure is exposure. So if you don't put anything out, you're not going to get any exposure. If you don't have a self promo chat, you don't have anybody. Even if there is the off chance, like exactly, there's the off chance that somebody could still see it, and not to mention there's the off chance that somebody
It's
that
dying
sees
over
it
here.
is a bit. I don't fucking know. It's New York City, but like, shut up, Nazi.
Hear that shit on the regular fucking basis. But nah, yeah, like ever since Trey told me to stop posting links in HTV, I only advertise like my shit in music servers. Like I don't post it anywhere else. I only post it on
Nah, as long as it has there's a promotion board where you can put links, bro. Put it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know who
'cause the thing
sees
is,
what.
Now, for HTV's case, right? We don't have self advertisement because one, there's no need for it. Two, the niggas that I put on, they're labeled as streamers, musicians. When I get to that point, well, first of all, Me 6 isn't back yet. Once Me 6 comes back, then it's gonna be a whole different thing. It's gonna be back. You keep talking like that, it's gonna be back tomorrow. I'm doing it for your sake, cause
Yeah.
But like, once Me 6 comes back, that's when
that
you'll
Warren?
see videos.
Oh, it's a Warren.
You'll see videos from like me. You'll see videos from Waifu. You'll get notifications for No Show. You'll see people that actually make videos that I feel like y'all should watch. For like Hotel Bazooka, you know, but you know what self-advertisement I had to go through on a regular basis.
That's another point. There were niggas that never talked that were
spoke and just said, "I'm gonna drop this doodle ass link."
Can't go name names.
Drip Dart, DJ Drip Dart, yeah, drop a name.
It doesn't really matter.
Let's calm down. Let them niggas live.
That's in the past, bro. That's in the past.
That's don't even exist no more.
Anyway, and even then too.
The niggas
like,
just never came back to the stream, by the way.
To be real
Okay,
though,
but like, what do you
if there was self-promotion channel, I'm pretty much guaranteeing you that like the only people that would be on that shit is me, Momo, and Kyle, and sometimes Wifey.
I'm not putting my sense out there. You're crazy.
Probably nobody. Oh no, I'm gonna force you to.
Who gonna force me? I'm an adult.
Nigga, I'm gonna take your link.
I'm grown.
You can't say
I'll take your
Oh, that's true. You can just take the links.
every server, nigga. I'm gonna get you to 100 subs.
Oh, why is this? We can
Well,
just
you
chill.
know,
We can
at
calm
the
down.
end of the day, also, a creator has to have like his own mindset to do stuff. You know what I mean? You can't force a creator to create more things. Like I can understand. Like, for example, my producer Jake. Sometimes he tries to say, "Oh, I'm gonna quit." I force him not to quit because I know he has talent. I know he can do it. I know he can like continue on. But I'm not gonna force him to make music. I'm forcing him to not give up. Like, you can take your time and going back into music and producing and all that stuff, but don't give up. You have a lot of talent that a lot of people don't have, and that's another thing for content creators. Don't give up.
Whoa, Natsu! Yeah.
Hey, Natsu just got paid, didn't he?
Natsu dropped a hella shit.
My boy, appreciate it, dog.
What that means?
Shut up.
I
Trying
can't.
to see-
Yeah,
trying to
like,
see.
I gotta
it's
take.
gonna happen already though. I already
You
told
gotta
that.
take all this shit under under. You gotta just basically indulge.
We're looking at it mind.
For me, for Trey, I can understand why he doesn't have that shit. That's because like y'all niggas just
Shit is
ruined
so
it for the
annoying,
server.
bro.
Like
y'all
when that
ruined
happened, y'all just ruined it for the server. Because before it used to be like I would advertise my shit because I was active in that server, you know. So it's like I felt like I could have done that shit, but like in Camp Bazooka, that shit was a different story, bro.
Yeah, niggas
Literally,
just- they
nobody
ruined
would talk. Nobody would talk in that server whatsoever. And then the only people that would talk was in that
I'm
one.
gonna put y'all in game, right? I'm gonna put my mic a
That's
little closer. I'm
That's
put y'all in
literally
game.
why we had to talk and I rated, because like nobody else was talking in the server.
This is exactly what happened. HTV is
Yeah,
active. I'm happy. I'm happy as fuck because HTV is active. But motherfuckers would sit there, be like, "Damn, you saw these VCs, bro? There's like 30 of them. Let's not use them."
That was me, bro.
All right,
I was like,
check me
He
out.
said, let's not use them.
Check me
Let's
out.
not use them.
Oh, they pinged us for events. What event is it? Damn, there's money involved. Oh, there's money involved. I'll think about it. It's free money. Nah, I don't want to do it. Smash involved. Everyone named Mother shows up. I'm like, bitch, what?
Alright, no priority.
And then this is the part that gets me heated. Yo, guys, let's talk. I'm gonna kick people out of the channel. Don't do that. I don't want to get kicked for inactivity. Let me start acting like I'm active. 2 weeks later, let me drop a link in this place real quick and not use it ever again. They kept doing it. I'm talking directly to Dip Dart because Dip Dart is a culprit.
Hey.
I don't care. Fuck you.
That man live, bro.
This nigga literally said. This nigga kept dropping link after link after link. My homeboy, my IRL homeboy that moved to Georgia. Hope he's okay. Nigga comes in the server. Nigga, first of all, the reason why he wanted to come to the server is be a dickhead. That's literally what he wanted to do, and he does that. Right? Nigga was like, I told him about Dip Dart. Huh?
About that one guy?
Uno, my homeboy, Kenyan, nigga came in the server. This is what he told me after I told him about what people about the server. Nigga was like, "Oh, there's a fruit cup in the server." Bet.
It is a fruit cup.
You know we're on Twitch, right?
What? I know we're on Twitch. I didn't say anything wrong. I just said a fruit cup.
You definitely did, bro. That's not a
fruit cup. Hey, bro, not my
I
dough.
never know.
I like fruit cups. You know.
You talk about apples or oranges? I don't know what you
Yeah,
want.
I'm talking about you tripping. You tripping.
Shout out to anybody
You
who's showing that
tripping.
screenshot, bro. Cause Red, you didn't see the screenshot. That was the funniest.
Yeah. So Kenyan was like he pinged Dip Dart in self-advertising. Well, he told me at least. It was like, hey yo, I heard you like blue in a way that you know. I'm not gonna like break it down, but in a specific way. Nigga ain't saying nothing. Nigga,
I love fruit cups, bro.
I love fruit cups.
The thing is, Kenyan kept doing it. He left the server. So then one day I pulled up to his streams. He's like, "Yo, Treffy, yo, I miss you." I'm sitting here like, don't, no, bitch, don't sit there and try to make it. No, bitch. 'Cause I said it straight. I was like, "So where have you been at?" He's like, "Oh, I've been playing Melee, listen to your music, yada yada yada. It's been good." I'm like, "What's your favorite song?" Let me find it. I was like, yeah, let me find it.
What's your favorite song? You did the box, right?
Yeah, stupid ass nigga. Then I was sitting here like, and then he's like, "So what happened to the server?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What server?" He's like, your server." I'm like, "I never had a server." He's like, "Yeah, you did." I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, I used to post stuff. I used to post self-advertising all the time. That's why you're not coming back." And I left. That's like that. That's why you're not coming back. That's why I left. So it's one of those things where like he not just him, he's just the main culprit, but he ruined it for everybody. Cause now it's like, I see in a retro server, cause retro talks about it all the time. He hates when niggas just come to the server and he's posting self-advertisement.
Yeah, come.
Why do?
You look. I'm looking at one of his streams. Okay. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like he ruined it.
I think it's a special edition fruit cup though. Like.
I said a special edition fruit cup.
No, he's a peach strawberry mango swirl, bro.
Natural fruit, bro. 100%
100% natural fruit,
no
bro.
artificial flavoring, bro. Just straight fruit. That
He got all the juices, man.
Okay.
Just got back. No, we switching topics. We switching topics. Y'all are too wild. Waifu, pick a topic. Waifu, pick a topic.
Why is Warren here? Wait,
Been here.
y'all coming demon time already? I hate it here, bro.
Was in here the entire time.
Yeah, sure.
Now, someone pick a topic, bro. I don't want to talk about the city, bro.
Y'all talking about, bro? Y'all acting like he didn't see. Y'all act like I didn't tell y'all he wanted to devour my juices.
No, it's not you.
Y'all act like I did not tell y'all that.
Let me break it down and let me dumb it down for
Trey. Boys loving you is not your thing, bro. That's Afro's thing.
Look. If he was
I'm
a
sorry.
fruit cup,
He wanted to do what?
He wanted to devour my juices.
What are you,
Bro,
steak?
he wanted Trey to be his fruit snack, bro. He wanted Trey to be his fruit snack. I don't know what to tell you. Like that's just how it is.
He's not
Like,
wrong.
you know,
Buddy was that
I think you need
different, bro.
to
He's not in the server. He's not in the server.
let him devour your juices.
You're crazy. You're nutty. You're wild.
No, he's nutty. That's the problem.
I hate it here.
Okay.
Mixed fruit snacks. You feel me? So it's like shit.
Niggas weird, bro. Niggas weird. Nigga wants honey bunches and cum, you know?
What was the point of using all these idioms and references? I just talking about nut now. Just straight up nut.
Your blue regard Q kazoo.
Okay, alright, now we switch to Yo, we been
I've never eaten that cereal ever again, bro. That's just
that's disgusting. Alright, so we're gonna talk about Donkey Kong next, right?
Yes,
the
sir.
Draw, the TikTok. We're gonna talk about Sky because I got a rant about Sky, but let's talk about.
I'm gonna start
DK.
off Donkey Kong.
Yeah, go ahead.
If y'all don't know, on July 15th on the SNES Online for the Switch, they're bringing back all 3 Donkey Kong Country games, bro. We about to go bananas.
Wait, no show.
What's up?
So look, us here in America, we get DK.
You're not American.
We get Donkey Kong. Okay,
North
okay,
America.
North America.
Okay, let's calm down.
Americas, bro. Us here in the North America, we get Donkey Kong, right? Oh, that's cool. You know, all 3 DKCs. That's fucking. That's a banger. That's what Japan gets.
What they get?
Shin Megami Tensei. I'm out of here.
Wow.
Flip the whole system.
We got hold. We got hold.
We got hold.
Trash. No, the whole system is trash.
We got hold. I'm not
so
gonna.
funny.
I'm still hyped for Donkey Kong Country because I fuck with that series heavy. But
shut your gorilla looking.
No, it's because like.
Hey, no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
If I remember correctly, is SMT the first RPG to be on NES Online or SNES Online? Isn't that the first RPG to get on?
I am not 100% sure because I don't really fuck with the SNES Online because the games are kind of boring.
Bro. That's real tough.
Bro, Nintendo needs the virtual console so bad, bro.
They really do.
They do. Cause like that's pretty much the only way they're gonna really like start boasting their online sales. All they could have did instead of making this dumbass NES Online shit like that really looks like.
First and foremost, hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. That NES Online shit do be hitting though. Keep it a stack.
Only some of maybe.
But you can't deny it has PS Now vibes though. It
Oh,
does.
I mean, but then
That's
again,
the thing.
but like it's all downloaded to your system. It's not streaming to your system.
I get it. But like, I feel like what they should have done instead of NES Online is make Virtual Console exclusive to the online. So then, sort of like how PS Plus does it, right? They give 2 free games every single month, and then they open the Virtual Console market to Nintendo Online users. You can download it, but when you run out of the subscription, you can't play it anymore. That's it.
That's delicious.
That's all they have to do. How did they fumble the bag on that? Literally, how?
That's Nintendo. These are the same dudes that can't even make proper online, bro.
On millions of
These
dollars.
the same dudes that think Animal Crossing is still their best-selling game.
Oh my god.
Isn't it
Who
still
said that,
Mario Kart? Wait, isn't it still Mario Kart or?
Surprisingly,
It's
it's
Super
Super
Mario
Mario Party.
Oh,
Surprisingly,
Super
it's
Mario
a tie.
Party.
It's a tie between Mario Kart and Super Mario Party.
Bro, nigga, get out of my ear, bro. Get
Are
out
you
of my
okay?
Red being red.
Get out of my ear,
Red's
bro.
devouring juices. Yeah.
Who might be next?
Okay.
Nah, but like, to be real though, cause like they
No,
fumbled the
Warren,
market.
you're first.
Low key,
Nigga, I don't like you.
I feel like the only reason why they didn't bring Virtual Console to the Switch is because if they bring Virtual Console to the Switch, it's going to easily overshadow all these indie developers. It's easily going to.
Kinda wrong.
Because
Maybe.
when I buy an indie game,
No,
when I
it
could
would.
buy Mega Man 4 on the NES.
Bro,
or some
I
shit,
just
and
want-
buy that, you
I
feel me?
just
So it's
want-
like-
But how many times will you buy the same
Every time.
exact
Every time.
game?
You're crazy.
I will buy
Every
how
single
many
time.
times?
Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion just make
I will
wait,
drop
wait,
neck
wait.
for games.
Wait.
that I used to play.
I don't want.
I'll play, relax.
No,
Nah,
no,
you
no,
sucks
no,
with that.
no. I understand. No, I understand nostalgia. I understand the nostalgia. I understand that you want to play it on the newer system and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong. But if they're going to re-release games, I would rather they take the time
Yeah, I want
to
a remake of Sunshine.
remake it.
That game is
For them
nuts.
to remake it. I want a remake of Super Mario 64. I want a remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Not a remastered. I want a remake.
Those remakes exist.
Like I want a
Yes.
That's not a remake. That's a remaster. There's a difference.
There's a remake.
I'm not gonna hold you.
It's not a remake. It's a remaster. It's the same exact game. All right. Here's the difference between a remaster and a remake. There's The Last of Us and then The Last of Us remastered.
Oh, he
It's
didn't
the
even
same
talk about
exact
it.
game. Fuck that. That's a remaster. A remake, on the other hand, is Resident Evil 2.
Yes, sir.
That's a remake. There's Resident Evil 2 on PS2, but like,
Shadow of the Colossus.
and Shadow of the Colossus, right? Those are remakes. I want a remake from the ground up of Super Mario 64, Kirby 64. I want a remake of motherfucking Mario Kart 64. I mean, that would basically be Mario Kart 8, but you know, I want remakes. I don't want you to just put it on the system. That's cool and all. Do your whole little virtual console thing where you just have like a list of it Like you have that app, and then you have all the games inside there already packed in, like the NES and the SNES. I don't mind that, but what I do want is remakes, and I don't want another new. Speaking of video games being reused, the new Super Mario Brothers line, that shit is trash. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
The deluxe one?
It's been trash.
Or
Bro, so new Super Mario Brothers on the DS that first came out, that was good.
That was fire, straight fire.
New Super Mario Brothers 2. Okay, these niggas just throwing gold everywhere.
It was okay.
It was okay,
the
but
game was just way too easy. Like it was way too easy.
nigga, it's a side scroller Mario. What do you expect? It's for all kids. It's for everybody.
It's not even that. The game was just about collecting coins. Like nobody just like. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it focused heavily on the coins.
And then there was new Super Mario Brothers Wii U. No, new Super Mario Wii. That was kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. That one's a fire. That one was fire. Then there was the Wii U version.
That game just fucking fumbled the bag.
And then they decided to do the Luigi U. Then afterwards they decided, you know what? We're not even gonna do one for the Switch. We're just gonna reuse
We're
it.
gonna be playing on the loop.
Right. Then it was like, you know what? The Nintendo Switch don't need a new Super Mario Brothers, bro. Just reuse the exact same one from the Wii U.
You got it.
And then pack it in and call it Deluxe. Pack in Super Luigi U and call it Deluxe, bro.
That shit was so.
Like they need to stop that line, bro. I need more 3D Super Mario games, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
I don't look, bro. I know Paper Mario's coming back.
I didn't see it was fire though.
I just realized something. Wait. Guess what? Wait.
When does that come out?
Stop. Paper Mario comes out 17th of this month. Yeah. But
This month?
yes.
This month? Are you kidding me? I'm getting paid next month.
All right, I will be buying it.
I already have it.
Monday.
I already have it ordered.
I don't have
I'll be
a
buying it
Switch, but
Monday.
I will
playing
say
that
this
game
though.
is good,
I will say this
Bro,
though.
chill, my money.
The game that we need to be talking about is Breath of the Wild 2 because they got information. It's almost done. That game's almost done.
That game
Sir,
crazy. Oh, that's a.
You know what's funny
Day
too?
one
I have a sudden I really feel like for Breath of the Wild 2, they're gonna bring back Demise. They're gonna do it. They have to bring back Demise.
Bro, Breath of the Wild 2 needs to happen, bro.
You gotta realize either they're doing a time skip or they're bringing back Demise. Because there's no way.
I mean, Rivali's confirming the game.
Ganon. Oh yeah, Demise is definitely coming back. Demise is definitely coming back. Nigga. There's no way because you gotta realize, right? Like, there's a lot of spawning theories that the reason why Ganon got to that point was because Demise, since he's in the Triforce, he sort of fused with Ganon, and when you sealed Ganon, it released Demise out to the world. So there's that's a pretty good theory, and I genuinely feel like Demise was one of Zelda's best villains for them to bring back.
I'm gonna keep it a whole 10.5 stacks with you, bro. I hope this one actually has a fucking ending. And allows me to continue the game after I beat Ganon.
It was not it.
It's cause you gotta realize though, is that
it was open world.
It was an open world. So
what they could have done is when you beat it, the castle's free. You could explore it.
Exactly, that's what they should have done. There's no real end game. There's just they was just yep, and you're back right before you beat Ganon.
Well, there's a reason because 2 is coming out. That's why. That's all we understand. I don't think there's gonna be an ending for 2 because they're gonna keep pushing it. This engine they have is fucking nutty.
It's super good. It's super good. But bro, Demise is literally he's basically Lucifer of the Zelda universe. Just literally just Lucifer. That nigga's the demon of every single
Wait, what? What are you talking about now?
Talk about Demise.
Wait, you talking to me?
Oh,
that's the main. That's the main villain. That's the main villain. That's the nigga
that
who started it all.
Way stronger than
that nigga said. Look. At the end, he said. At the end of Skyward Sword, he said, "Fuck your yuck, my friends. Fuck the system. Fuck the goddess. Fuck the Triforce. You beat you." He said, "This little twin beat me. This little twin, I bet." I'm cursing your family. I'm cursing your timeline. Zelda can cash this work too. Fuck all y'all. Demise out.
Demise is literally the reason why Zelda is happening right now. Why this cycle of Zelda and Link being reincarnated over and Ganon being reincarnated over and over and over and over again. But the thing is too is that if they do bring Demise back, Breath of the Wild 2 has to be the end of the Breath of the Wild timeline. It has to be the end.
The thing is,
because
so based off what I read, Breath of the Wild connects all three of the timelines.
Yeah,
so it has to end with Demise.
Because in one of the memories they mentioned how the Master Sword was the sword that was plucked from the sky dipped in Twilight, and traveled through time.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
it's
what
literally-
connected Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time all together.
Ocarina.
So
Ocarina is Ocarina, you cuck.
Ocarina.
Bro,
It's
can you
Ocarina.
get the hell off of my
First and foremost,
shit, bro?
Ocarina.
Get
It's
off of my
Ocarina.
glizzy, bro. Get off my
Shit,
glizzy right now.
glizzy.
Get off of my glizzy.
First and foremost, I know you're not talking about glizzies.
You really want them to bring them inside again? Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yo, any glizzards in chat?
Any glizzards
Hell.
in the chat?
Bro, stop, bro. Stop. I'll try to come on, bro. The only
You
reason
trying to
why-
come?
Oh my god. The only reason why I call it that is because Afro for
Come
some
right now.
reason called me Ocarina for like the past year of me knowing him. So to me to tell you, right? So those 3 games are automatically connected because the Master Sword is the same Master Sword from those 3 different games, right? So if it's gonna connect those 3 timelines, then that means it has to end with Demise. Because that means Demise has been there since the beginning.
I mean,
That's
also
how it is.
the fact that thing in the game when Link quote unquote dies, Zelda can hear Fi. So clearly, Twilight Princess is like plays a big important role in that game.
Yeah. And the thing is too, you gotta remember, if they kill Demise, they basically break the cycle. That's how it is. Because Skyward, that's why I said like, from the beginning, bro. When I talk about Zelda, Skyward Sword Link is the strongest Link. That's just how it is. He's the strongest Link because there's no other Link that can step up to Demise and beat him.
That nigga had baggy
No
pants. He
other
said,
Link.
"Bet."
And he's the first one too. He's literally the first Link. Considering how the curse spans across those 3 different timelines, Skyward Sword has to be the first Link ever. That's just how it is.
Coochie.
That nigga Link said, "Shit."
Overall, I really enjoy Legend of Zelda timeline talks because like it's such a like good conversation. I think Demise though is an amazing villain though. They wrote him excellently. Like
Yeah,
Too
bro,
diesel,
bro.
bro. Like, bro, his
yeah,
character.
exactly, bro. No other way to put it. That nigga was Coochie.
Let me put that. Hold on. Let me show you. This that nigga Demise, bro. Terrified. Look at it.
Look at brawling.
Look at him.
Excellently.
It's
That
the
was one of
beast.
the best
Bro, tell me-
villains of all time.
Tell me how this nigga Demise had a whole twink for a sword though. That shit's different.
Fire, bro.
Now Gira him? Okay.
Hey.
Oh, y'all don't know about my boy Gira him.
Yeah, bro. Nah, waifu, what do you think? What do you think they're gonna do? Or actually, no, Trey. What do you think they're gonna do for?
So I'm gonna bust all y'all bubbles.
What are you
Right?
talking about, babe?
I'm gonna bust
Hold
all
on.
y'all
Tell me about
bubbles.
the zone ice, bro. Tell me about the zone ice.
No, I'm gonna talk about bust everybody's bubbles. They're not ending the game in Breath of the Wild 2. They're gonna end it with 3. They're gonna end that timeline with 3. Here's what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna start bringing these old ass characters that we all love. Wolf Link is gonna be in the game, like full fledged. There's no reason not to put him in the game. We have the amiibo. You might as well just actually make him a part of the story. They're gonna add every facet of every game, literally everything. I feel like it's gonna be like this. You know how what game? Essentially, you know how certain games they'll like put certain artifacts scattered across the thing because of rifts. I think they're gonna implement that. So they're gonna have the spirit tracks somewhere on the damn map. They're gonna have all sorts of shit from different games that you interact with, and it's going to connect everything back. Demise, I don't think he shows up in this game. As much as I want it to, I don't think he shows up. He'll probably have a speaking part, but I don't think he's gonna show up. I think the main villain isn't going to be Ganon. I think it's gonna be every possible. I feel like they're gonna pull the Kingdom Hearts. Are gonna make it Link fight fucking millions of fucking things at once for the final boss.
It's cause like you gotta realize though, Trey, is like if we're talking about lore specifically, if Ganon harnessed the power of the Triforce, that means that Demise is inside.
Yeah, but
the thing
is,
if we're in the trailer,
but you gotta understand, there's already a timeline like that though. There's already a timeline where Ganon beats Link and takes over. That's already a timeline. That's the own timeline. I'm saying what they're going to do, because everything is already connected to Breath of the Wild. They're gonna have to expand upon that, then make it that the third game Demise is. First of all, Nintendo's never gonna give us everything we want. We know this. I don't think Demise will be in the second game. Third game, most likely. Second, no. They need to add. First of all, they need to flesh it out more to where, why is Demise here? Why is this and this happening? Because a lot of people are still confused because most people think that Breath of the Wild is its own timeline. No, it literally connects all of them, but no one really has the proof of that because there's not much. That's why I feel like in the second game they're gonna just throw random pieces from
all the games into the story and make it useful. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something referencing the Spirit Tracks or something referencing Wind Waker and all this other shit.
No, Wind Waker's already referenced in Breath of the Wild 1.
Yeah, but it's in the DLC. I'm talking about like actual story. Not DLC. The actual story. They're gonna have to reference. They have to reference everything in order.
No. They're salt rock.
They gave us subtle. Yeah, because like the rock salt literally like gives a brief.
It's a trading item. It's a trading item from Wind Waker. So that means that the Great Sea at one point was somewhere
at one point and existed. And also, if I remember, I don't know if it's 1,000 or 10,000 years. It also time skips like 1,000 years into the future.
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull an Astral. They make Ganon a good guy. I would not be surprised.
It could make sense. It could make sense. But that's why I'm telling you, Trey, because it has to be either Ganon or some other big force. It could possibly be Demise, but it could be somebody else because we never know. Because like I'm pretty sure we never had other representations of the Triforce gods per se, besides the niggas who were in Hyrule Warriors, I think.
Yeah, they have to. That game has to get brought up too. As much as they love that game.
So like for me personally, I want Demise to come back. But you know what would be some crazy shit is that like for like the Triforce of Wisdom or of Courage, like one of their gods to be like secretly.
Oh, what's it called? From what are they called? Fucking the GBA games. Ancient Season, or yeah, Dan and Nehru and Furore all have like actual personas in those games, so they can easily bring those in.
What I'm telling you is that like what they could do, they could really bring back all these characters.
That's what I'm saying. They basically bring it like Kingdom Hearts 3.
But not even that. They could take it even further and make these niggas bad guys. That's the thing. They can make them bad guys because the Triforce of Power is such an open construct or like a spectrum of things. They can just make it like, oh, they got enraged by the Triforce of Power and that made them corrupted.
Another thing, Majora's Mask has they have to put Majora's Mask somewhere in this game. I'd be pissed if they don't put Majora's Mask.
Thing is too is that like I think Majora's Mask is literally a dead Link, bro. Like. I'm not even basing it off.
I want to see Skull Kid in the game. Like, there's so much they can do.
I'm not even basing it off of like, what's it called? I'm not even basing it off of like game theory. I'm just saying like in general. But like how it's structured, I think Majora's Mask was literally a game of Link in the afterlife. Like genuinely, like it's messed up.
It is.
I mean, it also makes sense because the hero
Dark Lily said Skull Kid of the game makes you buy it. That's one of the popular characters.
You also have to understand the hero shades at the end of the hero shades in Twilight Princess is Link, like Ocarina of Time Link. And yeah, remember in Ocarina of Time when kids from the Kokiri Forest die in the Kokiri Forest, they become Stall Knights. So again,
I want to play Zelda too in this game. Like they have so much to do because we don't know all of Zelda lore herself. We really don't.
I'm just glad that they're just gonna make stuff.
All we know about Zelda in this game is that she failed to awaken her powers in time to stop the calamity. But then when she did, she was the one holding back Ganon until Link came in and said, "Fuck you, I got the Master Sword now." I also got the DLC, so fuck you, bitch. I got a motorcycle.
I got a fucking bike.
And I was in motorcycle.
That bike better be in the game too, because if I had to pay DLC to get it, I better be able to use it day one.
You know what really killed Ganondorf? It wasn't the fact that he had the fully powered Master Sword. It was the fact that Link was in Mario Kart. No, he was in Mario Kart. That nigga said, "Wait, you were in Mario Kart? Dead ass, I was in Mario Kart, bitch. What you gonna do about it?"
But it's funny.
Mario. I saw the inklings.
Speaking of DLC, the whole reason they made a second game is because at first they were just gonna make a bunch of DLC. But it got to the point where they said, "Oh, we have too many ideas, so we might as well just make a whole new game. There's no point just dropping a bunch of DLC."
The fact that like DLC 3, because there was 3 DLCs. There was the Master Sword, there was the bike. There was two DLCs. There was the original, the Master Sword DLC, and then there was the one for the bike.
My whole my whole sentiment is that all the DLC should be base game stuff. Rivali's Gale, I should use that out the gate. I'm sorry, Rivali's Gale is broken.
Like the fact that the second DLC pack gave us this new entire like storyline was like, oh yeah, the fucking Shrine of Resurrection, there was this broken ass weapon here. Use that and activate these hidden shrines around in the entirety of Hyrule, and you'll be able to see the master fucking, what's his name again? Konoka, whatever that motherfucker is. He had fucking expansion. He had the expansion jutsu. That's all I remember. He had the expansion jutsu.
First of all, my whole thing is, where did he come from? That boss is hard as fuck to fight.
Exactly. The fact that there's still like the fact that there was still hidden like monks, there was still like hidden Chica monks all around Hyrule, and we've seen the trailer for Breath of the Wild too. the castle is falling inside into like where you fought Calamity Ganon at the end of the game. So clearly, there's more to that entire like
So they
underground
have to
thing.
they have to add every DLC facet into Breath of the Wild 2. Give us, please let me play as Zelda. Like, I don't understand why we won't ever play as that woman. It doesn't make
It was surprised me. I had a lot of fun finding the Korg seeds. Back to the Wild.
Like, make everything. I wouldn't be surprised if Deku Tree dies, because they do stupid shit like that.
No, not the Deku Tree.
So it's like,
I mean, the Deku Tree that we know right now is probably like the little one from Ocarina of Time.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if like, you know, another cycle of rebirth. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole concept of Breath of the Wild 2 is just rebirth. Like, we're rebuilding Hyrule, rebirth.
Like, I
This nigga Revali had a whole childhood.
I would love to make it make sense. Would love to make it make sense. Yeah. So now let's move forward. Let's talk about TikTok. So TikTok's apparently banned in India. I don't know why.
I know. Have you seen Indian TikToks, bro? They're fucking.
No,
Not the reason at all.
That's not the reason.
The reason why is because Tencent in China. The reason that's they've been selling data. First and foremost, they've been collecting data and selling it.
Wait.
Second of all,
Tencent?
yes, Tencent owns part of TikTok.
Those are the same niggas. I mean, I know they're one of the biggest like Chinese conglomerates when it comes to like mobile stuff.
I'd fucking kill. Never mind. Keep going.
Like, those are like one of the biggest conglomerates. But I'm gonna say this right now. Those are the same niggas working on Pokemon Unity.
Honestly,
right?
too.
Don't be surprised that some niggas saw your info in that game.
Number two is that India and China are currently having beef with each other. So.
Yeah, aren't they trying to like start a war with each other or some bullshit like that?
They're trying to start a war with each other, I think. I forgot some of the information because I actually watched a video on this. But long story short, the reason why TikTok is banned in India and a lot of Chinese apps is because they're taking that data and they're selling it and using it to try to go up against India. And so now that that's being brought out, it might actually be banned here in the US.
True.
Makes sense.
And there are multiple things where even just trying to type on TikTok, it copies everything that you do and then repastes it. It copies everything.
They got keyloggers?
Copies everything. Yeah.
Jeez.
TikTok is a dangerous app, but you know it doesn't. No one really cares because everybody's funny.
They're too busy watching Charlie D'Amelio do the same dance for the 5th time. Kyle, don't act different, bro. I know it's you.
I know
about you,
it's
Kyle.
Just made one to Afro song not a few days ago, and I was about to get banned. It was just about to blow up.
That's funny.
That is funny.
No, but it makes sense. Like I was always skeptical about like TikTok the minute I found that like it was like made by like Chinese like companies. Not for like racial shit, but like nah, like China be on some fucking weird shit when it comes to like data.
Bro, they just want that. They want to sell that shit.
Them niggas are weird because they be like, yo, you can't watch certain things, but we gonna watch you. Like what, bro? Oh, wait, huh? Make that make sense, buddy.
Them niggas is fucking weird.
My question is actually no. I'm gonna answer my own question. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump would easily go through with it because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I get to sell their data.
TikTok, why would he care?
3 months.
China? Oh yeah, ban it.
The
Ban it all.
Chinese government.
Bean, I will slap the shit out of you.
No, that's a good topic though. We already talked about it though. Yay 2020.
We already talked about this, Bino.
Yeah, you were late, sir.
Bino time.
No, it's not Bino time. Don't start.
Not that time yet.
My question is, if they ban TikTok, will Vine come back? Because Vine was supposed to come back and it didn't come back.
It did come back.
No.
It did come back. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's Twitter.
But no one uses that shit.
Yeah, shit's ass. Why would never come back? That's never coming back. You know that.
End of an era.
Yeah, Vine in 2016 was a different breed. I'm just
Bangers, bro.
Yeah, but it's gone. It's done. Fuck.
Sir. All right, who want to pick a topic next?
Y'all kind of have to. So, yeah.
No one say no more. I'll pick a topic right now.
There's only like 1 or 2 left. Nigga, what are you talking about?
So we talked about
Yeah,
DK.
no show being sus. What about that one?
Hey.
Oh, bet. So,
All right, no.
all right. So no show is a content creator, right?
Unfortunately.
So his video today was about.
Really lost the coin
like,
toss 2 times in a row.
no one likes Discord pings. The reason why I'm saying he's sus is because no show sat there and took it upon himself. There's a furry character pop up. Mind you, he voiced all these characters.
That's cap. I told you. So
he did. No. He did this for 30. He did this for 5 minutes.
Let me give context. Let me give context. He's paid me to seem like some crazy person, right? Yeah, so basically, I was talking about why people get pissed off about Discord pings. You know, mostly the video was mainly scientific psychology stuff, right? And then at the end, I'm like, okay, but I'm just some random nigga, right? Who cares about my opinion? I'll get some opinion from some anonymous sources. And they were anonymous sources because one of them happened to be a furry. Hey, that's not my fault. Discord's full of furries, so I have to represent the demographic.
So you went to random people in Discord and asked them a question?
Maybe, possibly, very much so. And that one furry just happened to say "ooh" the whole time. I'm not gonna knock it, bro. That's your life. You want to be a furry, live your life. Furries on Discord, they run Discord, but you're not gonna call me sus because I included in the video.
You
niggas are memeing it, bro. Freaking Jack put it on Twitter, bro. It's game over.
Yeah, because you're a weird ass.
Hey, nothing wrong with being weird, bro. Being normal
There's
is
no way
weird.
out of this.
There's no such thing as being normal.
Has come.
Huh?
There's no way out of this.
Hey, I'm not saying Bean don't ever say that. Bean don't ever say that.
Any clip with Illuminati, it cracks me up, bro. I don't know why.
There's no way out of this. Your time has come. He's rubbing his hands, bro. Why is this nigga like that, bro?
Hey, Dark, I'm not a furry. Y'all niggas are haters, bro.
No, you are furry.
I put one thing in the video. Niggas watch the video for whatever reason.
Yeah, bro. No shows a furry confirmed.
I'm not a furry, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
Are all ballers, bro. I'm not a baller.
Who?
Yeah, bro. You're a furry.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah, bro. You're not a baller.
100%.
You're a furry, bro. It's okay.
Nope,
It's okay.
Nope.
You like to get fucking animal costumes. It's okay. It's okay.
No, sir. Let's calm down. Well, you know, this conversation was at a 7. Now it's at an 11. We need to bring it back down to a 5. So next topic. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, next topic. No shows a furry confirmed.
I'm not a furry. I'm not gonna come out if I'm not a furry. Hey, bro, the aliens was banter. Y'all painting me to seem like some sicko, bro.
There's no, bro. See, there's a reason why this man was named No Show, bro.
Aliens, and now it's furries. Come on, bro. What's next?
Bro, it's just comedy, bro.
You're weird. I really know.
I am weird. There's nothing wrong with being weird, but I'm not a furry.
You are furry, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
Nope.
It's alright.
Never.
It's alright, bro. It's alright.
It's not alright because I'm not a furry.
Bro.
Yeah.
What you like? What you like? Wolves? Cats? Panthers? That's what you like, bro?
Let's calm down. Let's chill out.
Oh, you on that B-Star shit? That thing.
We can do that.
I've never watched that anime before in my life.
That anime is weird.
Alright, I'm back, bro.
I first streamed it.
I know.
Hey, bro, that anime is
I know
golden.
I
I'm not
missed
even
some
gonna
shit.
cap with you.
Huh?
Ninja signed with YouTube?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a
I don't know
topic.
if, did he actually sign? I know he streamed today on YouTube. I don't know if he signed with them.
I got you. So yes, they have a deal. We don't know the ins and out of it, but he signed a deal. He's a YouTuber.
That's crazy.
So now my question is to you guys: the platform. What's gonna happen with YouTube's platform? Now?
YouTube Gaming is coming.
So that means that like I'm not even joking, but like I think YouTube. Like, I think Ninja might
Comeback
actually
season.
end up making YouTube videos.
Comeback season, bro. It's my time.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I don't think Ninja and PewDiePie are.
I doubt it, but it's possible. Cause you gotta realize, if Mixer gave this nigga a $30 million bag, you know YouTube gave that nigga at least 10 mil. At least 10
Okay, bro. They gave him $5 to deal with it.
They're not. Wait, this nigga.
The thing is, you gotta understand.
They
have two big niggas on there. PewDiePie.
Yeah, who do they have?
And Ninja. That's the two niggas they signed.
But
it doesn't matter.
They're not
It
gonna
don't
waste
matter.
their money though. They're not gonna waste their money though. Like they're not gonna waste a $10 million bag just for them not to improve the platform for that nigga to stream on. You feel me?
They definitely will.
But the thing is, there is though, like, who really cares, right? It's not that big of a deal to me, at least, because it's like, oh, it's just PewDiePie.
It's two niggas I don't watch.
Yeah,
I still don't watch streams anyways.
I watch PewDiePie. These niggas don't die. Eat my cock.
Delicious.
What? Clip that.
And y'all want to say
Bro,
I'm
it's
weird.
not Beano time yet. Relax.
Y'all want to say I'm weird.
It's not be no time yet. Relax.
I'm cleeping that.
Beano time.
Stop with this Beano time shenanigans. Bean.
Beano
Come on.
time. Beano.
Beaner time.
Alright, what other topics? I think there's only one more, right?
Sky effing Williams. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh god.
Wait. Before you say anything about it, yeah, he scammed somebody out of $55,000.
Yup.
Get
Yup.
plastic surgery on his dick. Remember
No,
that?
you gotta mix up. You gotta mix up.
Forget that.
You gotta mix up. You gotta mix up, Worry. Because
So
although we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna rip on him, I want to keep the facts straight.
Yeah,
What
you
he's
gotta have
mentioning,
facts.
right?
I'm not trying to
It's
say it.
basically the
Alright,
whole
so-
Sky House. I'll explain it. No, it was okay. Let me explain it.
Let him talk.
So the whole Sky House, right? Sky is fucking broke. We all know the nigga don't make contact. He doesn't have money. He's in trouble with the IRS. Basically, the fourth Sky House, the fourth one. I don't know about the others, but the fourth one, he asked someone to lend him money so he could like get the house. One of a close friend at the time, he borrowed $55,000 so he could rent the house, and he told him, "Oh, I'll pay you back because once I have this house and all these people, I'll make content." And then he told the dude, "Oh, I can't pay you back, and the reason because I used all the money on my dad because he has cancer." And the reason he told him that is because Sky manipulated the person, because that person who loaned him $55K, right? His mom died from cancer, so he's like, "Oh, it struck a chord in my heart. I feel his pain, so I'll give him more time to pay the money back." Come to find out, Sky's dad does not have cancer. So he asked him, "What the fuck? Why would you say that? You're actually fucked." Sky's like, "Oh well, my dad lied to me. My dad told me he used the money to get a penis surgery to make his dick bigger." What?
Hold on.
How do you tell someone?
Hold on.
How do you tell someone I gave the money you gave me to make this house, which I have the house now? The money you gave me, I gave to my dad because I thought he had cancer, but my dad lied to me because he needed dick surgery. Like what? This nigga Sky is like I'm not even gonna say he's a bad person. He has demons that he's fighting, bro.
He's fighting,
Bro, he's not normal. He's not okay.
Demon time, bro.
He's not okay. He's
it's
really
beyond demon time. It's beyond demon time.
Bro, what the
That
fuck?
was the funniest thing I've ever
Like
seen.
that's so fucked.
Just think about it.
You might be right.
Imagine a conversation.
No, there's no way.
That's what he said.
Making it awkward and fucking the nigga over. Just imagine.
Literally, he said, "Yeah, my dad said he took the money to get a dick." Like what?
No way.
It's
Bro,
done.
there's no way.
So I guess to provide more
His
context,
dad
the
lied
reason
to him and said that he's getting penis surgery.
that's what Sky's claim was.
Bro, what?
That shit is.
That is funny as shit.
It's funny, but it's so fucked.
It's fucked.
Like,
But
how do you
that's funny
take
as
55K
fuck.
from someone? You tell them, "Oh, it's for I used the money for my dad's cancer." It's like, "Psych, you got a dick surgery." Like, what do you say to that? As a friend, as someone's friend, and someone you loan someone to me, like, what do you say to that?
You gave me $20. I got it for my dad to have dick surgery.
Literally, like, how, bro, what do I say? What do I say? Like, at that point, I have to cut you out of my life. Like, I can't associate. We can't be in the same room together.
My
'Cause
dad already.
clearly-
The thing is, because here's my take. If my father had dick surgery, first of all,
dick
I was
surgery.
already born. What does he need a new dick for?
Who knows, bro? Who knows? This guy is old ass
I
nigga.
hate it.
What does he need a new dick for?
Oh my
How
goodness.
insecure do you have to be, bro? Oh, fucking hell.
Like,
My question. Okay, that's all. Whatever. What kind of dick surgery costs 55K?
it's not even that.
Is that how expensive they are? Like what?
I never even knew that existed, so that's probably
Me
why.
neither.
Expensive. That's cheap.
That's probably why it's worth
Wait,
Is it
no show. 55K to get a new schlong? That's dirt cheap, bro. I don't know about that.
About this, like,
55K to get a new organ? How much is a heart? How much is a heart? How much is a heart? How much is a heart?
He's kind of right. Cause
Heart transplant.
one, they have to get the material to make it longer, and they have to make it
Oh my
functional.
god.
So white people might be onto something, bro.
Okay, for a schlong, that's dirt cheap, bro.
Bro,
Bro, white people might be onto something, bro.
a heart transplant is
Get out
approximately.
now. Get him out now.
Look.
Wait, how much
A
are heart transplant?
is approximately like 1 million. On the
Damn.
cheap side.
And that's a
You act
cheap
like
side.
You got like kidneys are not worth like 65K, bro.
Nah, I think they were
Kidneys-
more. Than that. Let's find
Kidneys are
out.
like 400K. Kidneys are like
Nigga
400.
said, do I need a
How
kidney or a
much
new
is
dick? What's poppin'?
that?
So
Randy
like,
Dick just hopped in.
And like Ori, mind you, you don't mind you,
Bro,
you don't
I
need a
can't
kidney
wrap my
to
head
live.
around it,
You don't
bro.
need a kidney to live.
Kidneys cost around $262,000. A liver costs around $557,000, and yeah, a heart is around $1 million.
Yeah, bro, but how much is a dick?
Bro, we can find that right now.
Definitely not 55K.
Is a new penis.
Why are we
Definitely not
talking about
55K.
Shit
this?
is so fucking funny, bro.
Pneuma
Bro,
is the only
how do
penis
you-
liver surgery cleared for commercial under the Food and Drug Administration. The procedure out of pocket costs around $15,000 with an upfront of $1K. So around $15K. What happened to the other $45,000?
Yeah,
Oh my, that's
Crazy.
so funny,
Crazy.
bro.
that's tough.
Bro, I'm telling you right now,
Bro,
bro.
you
If
might
I
be
ever
fine.
give somebody money and they said that their dad used it for dick surgery, bro, I'ma laugh my ass off, bro.
I'd be like,
There's nothing you
that's all
can
you.
do, bro, but laugh your ass off at that, my G.
That's so funny, bro.
I guess for the people watching, the only reason we're bringing Sky up because I'm pretty sure most people have heard his involvement with the whole Smash community and the sexual assault and the sexual predator behavior. Because apparently his house was a hot spot for all these like assault
Don't
cases.
call it a hotspot, bro. Relax.
It really was. Like his house was pretty much Jeffrey Epstein's island. That's the equivalent.
Oh my god.
That's what the Sky House was. Like the amount of bullshit that went on there that he turned a blind eye to, because he did a stream on Twitter where he was talking about the specific case with Keitaro. Like he was talking about Keitaro's case that happened in the Sky House, and basically said, "Oh, the reason I didn't know about it is because that happened during a big party, and usually when we have parties at his house, he said they're not held for him; they're just held for people. So we have like a themed party, and he's running around the party doing yada yada yada." On one hand, I see what he's saying. Like, if you live in a fucking mansion, it's hard to keep tabs of things, right? But if you're in the Smash scene, you know that kids are in this scene. You know it's very likely for like a teenager, 15, 16, 17, to be at these parties where alcohol is being served. So as the host of a party, one, you should be checking who's coming in and out of your house, regardless how big your house is. Two, it's very likely that kids are going to be there. And when I say kids, I mean like teens, 15, 16, 17. So you should make sure that the drinks are being regulated. You can't just have people bringing in, booze here and there willy-nilly.
Alcohol.
This nigga Keitaro had his fucking ultra water all up in them bitches, bro.
Bro, I don't even want to.
The house is so
hold
big, and
Bro.
if you were quote unquote worried about it, why didn't
Bro.
you hire
Let Warren
a bouncer?
speak.
Like,
I don't
it
know.
doesn't make
You're
sense.
good. I was saying,
Talk your shit, Warren. They're all ugly. Exactly.
bro, this nigga Keitaro had like the funniest twit longer I have ever read in my life. Bro really had the nerve to say, all I knew is all of a sudden she was rubbing my dick. And I'm like, what are you
Literally,
doing?
literally.
And then he said, oh, next thing you know, I'm inside. I'm like, whoa! I didn't
You
know.
were joking. You think we're joking, but we're not. In the pool, he literally said, "I didn't know what was happening," because they were in the pool. He said, "I don't know what was happening inside of her."
Biggest L that I've seen in a minute. That was
Disgusting.
Please.
like he
That's
really
one of these. Think
black
that's one of
man an L we did not need. Like the cops already shooting us, bro. Now we got
And
allegations
literally-
against us. Retarded. This nigga really said, I was inside her and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? I didn't stop though.
Literally, at no point was he like, "Oh, what the?" He's I'm so.
That nigga
Yes.
said, "Hey," and
The
he just
thing is,
moved
though,
it.
the
Kept
reason why
moving,
I
bro.
brought up Sky was because it's like I said, the GOAT himself before he passed literally said,
He rests in
and I
peace,
quote,
bro.
And I quote, "Sky is a piece of shit."
Yup.
So all these allegations, I'm not surprised to. He's literally a piece of shit. So it's like, what are we really here, like debating here? The nigga's a dumbass.
It's crazy,
He's
bro.
not accepting accountability, which is again should be the first thing you do. Is accept accountability. All the pedo shit
also-
happen on your premises. That's I
Yup.
don't give a fuck if you're gonna sit there and be like, oh,
It's your house.
Oh, it's my. You sound like shut your ass up, nigga. The point is.
So I heard that Nairo was in his latest Twitch stream. I don't
Oh,
know if-
let's talk about that. Let's talk about. No, you're right, Kyle. Let me talk about the Twitch stream for a little bit. So, the Twitter stream was with the Keitaro case. He did a Twitch stream to address more cases, right? And this scumbag, this absolute fucking piece of shit, had ads rolling in the stream, had donations on, had subs on. His mods were in the chat saying, "Oh, use this as a chance to get more subs," and and Nairo was in there. Someone gifted Nairo a sub, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be off the internet?" Meanwhile, you're here, watching shit that you were most likely a part of as well. It's so fucked. But Sky has the balls to sit there and scream, "Oh my god, I wasn't involved with it. I just, I didn't know what to do," crying like a fucking bitch, disgusting ass hair, like full of dandruff, vomit all over his shirt. Like, what the?
Delicious.
Look at you,
All right.
grown ass man.
Yo,
Literally
Grown
grown ass man.
$5 for his shirt.
Bro, like he was so dirty in that stream. Where nigga was oily, crusty, dusty, musty.
Dusty, musty. God damn.
Dirty ass nigga, bro.
It's like you had to kill the whole woods just to make Young Savage smile.
And then this nigga went on Twitter and said, "People just need to fucking let go, bro. It's the past."
Literally.
So I was like, my nigga,
you, bro.
pedophilia? Are you dead
And
ass, bro?
now this punk bitch, he's like, oh, I'm gonna make a Google Doc explaining everything. I'm gonna focus all this time, yada yada yada. Yeah, because people were on him, bro. People were flaming him like, you bitch. Like, you think you could just cry and scream, it's all okay? No, we're coming for your head top. Like, you're actually dumb.
Somebody literally donated $100 to Sky Williams just to tell him he wasn't shit. I started
Yes,
dying.
sir. Yes,
I felt the
sir.
nigga. This is how you know you don't care about your money.
Because he not shit. Like, he was laughing in the stream. Like, just
Bro really said, hey,
I need my horse. That's why
I came to give you this $100 because you said that you weren't gonna make any excuses like you did tonight. You said that there wasn't gonna be anything monetized, and here I am in a chat full of monetized this and that, la la la. Like, just to
And this
prove that
bitch
you aren't
city
the
pie
piece of
is
shit
still,
that I knew you
and
were.
this
I was
bitch
like,
city pie is still
he-
away.
How is it possible
disgusting.
that like you could ruin your career so goddamn
No,
fast?
but the thing is, because I used to watch Sky regularly. This is his cycle. Like, literally, he makes some content. He disappears for ages. He hops on some random drama. Somehow we find out he's involved in the drama. He makes like 20 streams and videos and twitlongers, crying, bitching, moaning. Basically, I'm a good person. You know, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna work on myself. I'm gonna make some content, and then disappears again. Cycle repeats. Except this time the drama is serious. It's not even drama.
At this point, 'cause, like, I never watched that nigga since the beginning. Like, I literally watched one of his videos, and it was like about League and shit, where he said some dumbass shit. I hopped off immediately off that video, bro. The only reason
I remember.
The only reason why I knew about his existence was because every time he put Sky in, it was Sky does Minecraft, then Sky Williams.
No. I'm gonna keep it real.
Minecraft is
I'm gonna keep it a
fire.
stat. I found out about Sky Williams from Kenji X.
True.
Like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Kenji used to fucking make hella highlights about Sky.
Because Sky, the thing is, he was entertaining. Like, he could have easily dominated the YouTube game if he really wanted to. But
Black Hokage is better.
TBH, that's my nigga, bro. I fuck with the Black Hokage, bro. Shout out to him. Real nigga since day one, bro. I've never seen him. That's the dude, bro.
Smash drama. The life in his house was like terrible.
Literally.
Garbage.
Like, the thing is, they had, I think in the big house, the mansion, the fourth house, right? They had 8 rooms, but apparently there was multiple niggas in each room, and this is with all of his house. They were overcrowded. Like,
People in the garage.
yeah, people in the garage. I think at one point there was 8 people in a room.
Multiple niggas, huh?
Multiple, like at least 25 people minimum in that
Love
house.
sausage parties, huh?
Hey,
Delicious.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah,
party.
bro. Welcome to Glizzy's.
Ha, welcome to
The thing
this.
is, back to him like, owing money, because apparently that guy.
Glizzy's.
Why did I double jump that?
Apparently the dude, he owes 55K. That's not the only person. Like, a lot of people, he owes money to a lot of people. But instead of making content, making money, and paying them back, right? Apparently he had a bad habit of going to Vegas, buying shit for people. Like, instead of paying his rent for that mansion, he would go to Vegas trips, buy video games, go to BBQ.
For nothing. Like, for
Literally.
me personally, if that shit ever happened to me in my house, I'm burning that house down. I don't give a fuck about
Okay, I don't know, but burn the house. That's arson.
I'm selling the house. I'll sell the house to pay the thing.
Okay, but who's gonna want to buy a dirty ass house full of used by Smash players?
Like, no, bro. That's
And like in here, you can
like-
smell where they were taking the children.
Hey, chill.
the same thing.
I mean,
with,
if
like,
you're a random white family, you won't know what's.
No. Because like the reason why is
No,
'cause, like
you
it's
would.
the same thing of like if somebody gets murdered in the house,
Background
the prices
check,
go
my
down.
guy.
OD.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone got burned that house. If I'm being honest.
I would burn
No, I
that
jumped.
house.
I mean, isn't it like illegal to like expose that information to like random people?
I mean, I will.
Is it?
It's
Going
not
to jail.
It's technically when it comes to like house information, it's all public if you find it correctly. That's why the face house address has been leaked for years.
It's why I think celebrities get like exposed easily by TMZ and shit.
Oh,
Because,
what? I brought that.
all he had to do was just, since he was the owner of that household, take accountability and remove all people from that
Literally,
household
and he easily could. He turned a blind eye to many things.
How do you fuck that up? I don't understand.
Cause he's a piece of shit.
Like, bro, that shit is so dumb to me, bro. Because like you gotta realize he's a manipulative piece of shit. Like,
He is.
If you're this manipulative, how did you not know that if you had to
Don't explain yourself.
Oh, like how?
Cause he dumb too.
Hold up.
Go explain yourself.
Explain myself for what?
Go into my server and explain yourself.
Oh shit.
Explain what now?
Whoa!
Popcorn.
Oh, nah, you sucks. Oh,
Oh, there's no explaining to do. It's right there.
You can say it's right there, bro. It's like it's.
I saw
Pretty
those replies.
self-explanatory.
I saw those replies. I was gonna say something on Twitter, but I decided not to. I just replied like nice or something under that tweet. But whoa, that sounds so weird out of context. I'm gonna read it out.
I don't even. I don't think you can. I think I see
Bro, I said it's in plain black and white right there, bro.
So Red tweeted out about the fried bakes with the cheese flavor stuff, right? Ruby replies.
Don't
like,
read that shit. Don't read it. No. Don't read it.
Let me read it out.
No. I said no.
I'm pretty sure it's TOS. You better safely, sorry.
No.
I could just censor it, Trey.
Fuck you. No. Don't read it.
How about you read it, bro? Just
Nope.
like, come on,
Don't
bro.
read it. Nope. Don't care. I don't
Afro,
care.
bro.
That shit was so sus.
This made you look
Weird
so
stuff.
Yo, this shit made me look so suspect. This shit made me look so stupid. So, bro, is there any other topic to talk about? Like, is that it?
You see that's at the top, bro.
I mean,
I think that's no.
Let's talk
What's
about Afro's album.
what's Ninja signs with YouTube?
I haven't picked
YouTube said shit. Felix not enough, bro.
we already said that.
Oh, okay. Because I was gone for like the first bit.
That's why we were talking about YouTube gaming. We could talk about Afro's album or mixtape.
Literally for what? We talk about it like for 4
No, because
So Spotify and all that.
But there's not much to say.
If y'all don't know about it, then go do that.
It's on all platforms.
Quick little, segue and shit.
Literally no. Shut your ugly ass up, nigga.
That's how you feel, bro. That's how you feel. It's all good. It's all good.
How you feel? How you feel?
25
It's DMCA.
Fuck, he's right.
You can't
But
say
hey,
anything.
let me get this done. I heard it might go on break next week. I don't know yet.
Wait, why is it going on break?
Nigga, we struggle to find topics for this week alone.
Oh, that's true.
Nothing's happening. The world's on fucking. The world's on fucking Dialga. Wrist on
Yeah.
man.
Listen, the world's on Dialga. I hate it.
Sir.
Which way?
Down my wrist telling you your time's up. That's not my bro. That's a trophy word.
So, it's one of those things where, like, I don't know. So, I will say this, though. Let me go over to that camera. Real quick. So, shout out to y'all niggas for pulling up for episode 1 of season 4. If you haven't,
Damn, it took me.
go subscribe to the channel. Do that. Miss any topic, go subscribe to the channel, you feel me? Tomorrow, frame 1. When that motherfucker hits the door, I'm screaming.
On my lap. Yeah, we're like in front of you.
So like you're telling, so basically you're streaming today, later tonight.
No, it's not gonna hit at fucking. The man was not.
It's definitely
that's not
gonna
how-
hit.
Imagine
that's
3
not
in the
how
morning.
it is. If it hits 3 in the morning, y'all gonna be fucked up. But like, frame
What are you
1,
talking about now?
My chair. Frame 1, so like I know what time to pull up. So pull up like probably early morning, maybe afternoon. When that motherfucker pulls up, frame 0, half a quarter frame, I'm dragging that big ass box into this room, we're building it live, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make a video about it, and then shortly after, I'm gonna stream banging. Next week, we'll see how we feel next week. Cause I don't know, bro. Cause we were all over the place for this episode, which is fine. It never is like that, but like, there ain't really much going on right now, bro. You feel me? There's not really much going on right now. So, Gazer, fuck with it.
Gazer.
And then we'll see y'all next time.
Titties, coochie, yeah.